Okay, let's hop on in. I'll show you what we did. We're about a little bit more than halfway done with this game. Lots more to discover. I also found a new place. This is my new home. The shack. The shack of disbelief. God knows what else is around here. So yeah, we're on day 4 now. And we went all the way to like 2 a.m. Ridiculous. What's going on? What is going on in this game? Audio, I don't know. Okay, anyway. So there's some things we can do. The Samarn butter. I think I know what that is. The cargo container door I can try again, which is impossible apparently. Don't know what's in it. Everyone said it's empty, so there's probably something in there. Is the address 32? I don't know. I don't understand the reference. What do you mean? I'm blowing it. 32? Well, wait, what does that have to do with anything? I'm out of the loop, Storm. Shack's number. I don't know. I think it's 32. Shaquille O'Neal? Wasn't it like 43 when he was on a different team? I don't remember, man. I don't think... Why? Why are you asking? You Google it, man. What's wrong with you? Okay, so not much going on here. Oh, anyway, tasks. Today, we woke up and we need to find the La Responsabilité. I gotta find responsibilities. I don't know. Oh, my shack. Oh, this. I don't know what the address is. I mean, maybe we could look. You can see into your house from this angle. Inside, you hear the cozy sound of some kind of heater sputtering. Oh, I don't fucking know. What's in here? Ooh, money! Okay. Joke gone wrong. I mentioned Shack once, and then you brought up what is Shack's? Is your address 32? And then I'm like, what? And I'm really bad at this streaming thing, Storm. I can't hear anything most of the time. I can't see things that are obvious. Chat says things in relation to something I said like 10 seconds ago, but I completely forgot it. See, no wonder nobody watches, because I'm just a really bad streamer. Just falling apart here. Okay, how are we doing here? Okay, good. Okay. Great. Okay. Lots of things to discover around here. Let's see what we can find or who we can talk. Let's go explore a little bit. What's over here? Marshlands? Oh my god. What's going on over here? Whoa. Holy shit. Can we get over here? What's this? No way from over here. Okay. Bars cover these long, dusty windows.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
The Jarlene, how you doing, man? The Jarlene Limited. Great movie, by the way. Try to see inside.
Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside?
No. I won't even try. You know, I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
This partner of his,
You
Eyes,
have not beat
things
this
didn't
yet?
end well.
Bro.
It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Can you still shoot though?
Well enough, actually. It's odd how that works. I'm no sharpshooter, but I pass my shooting courses 7 out of 10.
Wow, not bad for a blind person. Cool. What's up, Oliver? No, I haven't beat this yet. We're over halfway, but now I'm realizing there's so much in this side of the map. It's ridiculous. There's a lot going on. Right now, I'm just kind of discovering things. What's going on here? Quick travel unlocked. Buzz, hum, electricity flows through the wires, audible power. Man, there's a lot going on here. Oh my god. Careful, there are floorboards looking rotten and weak.
The smell. It's awful and familiar.
Hold on. That is awful. Cover your nose.
It doesn't help. You can still smell it.
Is it this man here?
Keep it in now. Don't overreact. Breathe.
Isn't it just a rotting fish?
Don't be naive.
What is it then?
Don't you recognize it? That hideous pungency. That faintly cloying sweetness. Only death smells like that.
This guy's dead?
Something cold wakes in the pit of your stomach. Fear.
What kind of music should you listen to while fishing? Something catchy. My head hurts. Ian, what the hell is that smell?
The lieutenant has already brought a handkerchief to his nose.
Eyes up, detective. Something's not right here.
This guy, dead body. We'll come back to it. I'm just exploring right now. I want to see what's going on. I don't know why the audio glitches like this. It's kind of weird. Kick drum pulse. Music is coming from somewhere out here on the ice. Or you... A drawbridge can only be lowered from the other side. What drawbridge? Oh, this right here. Ah, I see. Full of holes. Could the post-hide treasure look inside? I don't know. Ooh, alcohol. Very nice. Potent Pilsner, my favorite. Oh, there's a lot of them. Ooh, money. Ooh, more money. Ooh, whoa! I found I found the treasure. Oh my God! Treasure everywhere.
What's the difference between kinky and perverted? Kinky is when you tickle your girlfriend with a feather. Perverted is when you use the whole bird. Pepo arribe.
When you use the whole bird? Bro. That's disgusting. The ice here is thick enough to walk on. Oh shit. It's taking a lot of patience to do this. The yellow moss on these stones are probably stolen from some garden.
A pane of Eternite has been planted into the snow. 2 poles are holding it up. Barely holding it up. It could fall over any minute. A stronger gust of wind might be enough.
The drawbridge, I know what it is. Just push it.
The pane falls into the icy snow with a soft thunk.
Thunk.
We should ask that girl on the ice what's going on here.
Yeah, later, Kitsuragi. Jesus. Oh my god, the audio. What is
See
going
that
on?
seagull up there? Remind you of anybody?
Me?
Exactly.
Goodbye, everybody.
What's up, JJ? You guys and your jokes
That's
today.
a huge bitch.
What, the seagull? Why am I like a seagull?
Think about the seagull's story. It's one of endurance and adaptation. The seaside was paradise once. They were birds of that paradise.
You're crazy, Endurance.
Then their paradise became Shit City. And what did they do? They became urban survivors, eating burgers out of trash cans, killing and eating pigeons.
What?
No time for that sentimental bullshit. They're hustlers, getting shit done. They're one pair of track pants away from gangsters, just like you.
But I'm not like that. I'm still romantic.
Sure, inside. But outside, it's a tough world. You've got to do whatever it takes to survive. And you do. Question is, will you admit that to yourself?
Okay, well, let me reconsider.
Good boy.
I am the seagull.
Own it. Steal hot dogs. Shit in the sand. Whatever it takes to keep going.
Good pep talk. Oh, we can't go that way? Oh my god. Interesting. We're like blocked off here. I don't know what's up with the audio there. Something because of the water, it's all fucked up. I don't know, man. Maybe there's some sort of something on my end. It has something to do with like the water. Whoa. There's a bunker over here? Dude, where the hell are we? Whoa. Seems important somehow. Someone made a campfire here. What's that? A rocket ship? Radio tower. Flash to Rusty. You see, he has eaten away. What's this? Maybe I could look up what's wrong with the audio real quick. Maybe there's like a quick fix or something, you know, in game. Someone got this before a year ago. Same audio problem mostly occurs in the inventory screen, but I haven't had it elsewhere. The issue might be related to FPS. The game has no FPS limiter, so if you have NVIDIA, go to the control panel, try to limit Disco Elysium FPS to 60. Ah. I mean, I guess we could try that. Let me take a look at it real quick. Like, wait, hold on a second. Maybe it's been updated or something. Because that was like a year ago. Maybe they added shit. I don't know. Tutorial agent? Wait, what the fuck is this? Oh, no, we don't want that. Wait, what? Streamer mode? Oh shit, I didn't even know. I was wondering why I kept getting copyrighted on YouTube. Not like I give a fuck. Twitch integration. Streamers can create polls so their viewers can influence gameplay. Hell no, I'm not gonna let you influence gameplay. Gotta be out your mind. With my chat? No way. Okay, whatever. We're just gonna continue with the audio glitches. Maybe I'd fix it tomorrow or something. Where are we, bro? Okay, so there it is. That's where we are here. And God knows what's over here. Looks scary. So there's a bunker. Okay, now I kind of got my idea here. So how do you fast travel? How do you fast travel? It didn't really tell me, did it? What the fuck? It's got to be here, right? Maybe you can only fast travel at certain locations. Like at an area or at a location. Boardwalk rises to shadow, casts a long shadow over you. Yeah, there's a dead guy on it. We'll venture over here later. Let's just kind of get our bearings here. Yeah, it definitely looks like it only happens in certain areas. Okay, let's see what this is. Maybe this is like the fast travel thing? Dead phone.
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome.
This is how you
You
fast
hear
travel?
the tone. The machine is inoperable.
We'll come back to it later. Looks like you could dial a random ass number. It doesn't seem like you can get over there at all. Which is kind of odd. Let's take a look over here one more time. I'm doing something. I'm doing something. Nope, that's it. That's all you're doing? Okay, good. There's money over there. What's this?
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Take a closer look.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed.
Ew.
The dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
Why not? It might be a clue.
A clue? You think our suspect is a seagull who's been defecating on unsuspecting jackets?
I mean, it could have been multiple seagulls.
You should still take it.
Maybe later. We're just exploring right now. So you're gonna sit... Oh, wait, hold on. I didn't pick up the money, man. You gotta pick up the money, dude. That's what all this game's all about. Boom. It doesn't seem like we can get anywhere around here. And I have no idea how to fast travel. It didn't. It said you've unlocked fast travel. No idea how to do that yet. Oh, up here, sorry. Looks like it only happens in specific areas, so not that big of an issue because I'm exploring. Oh, maybe down here. Hey, maybe over here. Ah, so this is how you get over here. These must be the zoologists, I suppose. Okay, now I kind of got a good idea how this is working, I believe. Yo, what's up, Mad Panda? How you doing, man? Oh, so this is like a totally separate area you can go to. Interesting. Sorry, I'm just exploring right now. I know there's like tons of shit to interact with, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I kind of want to see what's going on here. Nothing. Okay. Man, this area looks cool as shit. Again, sorry about the audio. I'm not. I think it has something to do with FPS or something. I could try to fix that here in a second. Okay, there's probably something there. Now we're kind of back where we started, I guess. Oh shit.
A drop in temperature, an easy flow of air, an empty street. Before you, a thoroughfare unjammed with lorries. No more drivers smoking on hitch steps.
Shit, welcome back,
Just
dude.
silence.
How's Hawaii? You get a tan? What did the smoke smell like?
Chemically sweetened. Across the road, a forgotten bus stop. Corrosion.
Did you
has
bring the
opened a hole in
pineapples?
its roof. An elm tree watches over the building. Its branches are dripping with
I had some
rain
Hawaiian
and snow.
barbecue today for lunch. Real good.
The road is smooth and motley, craters filled with a black asphalt. The asphalt, first laid, is grey already. A row of tenements are under construction in the distance.
Who are the people who live across the road?
A tub warm with water, white with soap. A man bathes
How
while
was it?
radio
Sandy.
waves transmit the lottery numbers. 4, 18,
Well, if you're at the beach, I
21,
would expect so.
4, 1. A modern washing machine rattles a drawer full of silver. His boyfriend is on his way home. He brings tins of meat and vegetables with him. Their pockets are heavier with money. Number 312B.
What about this bus stop?
Young girls used to come here, huddled up, hoping for more warmth than their thin coats give them. The bus took them to school. It has not run for 8 years. There were not enough girls to sustain its cost.
But what about the road?
Craters pocked the surface. Children played in them until heavy trucks full of black pitch rolled in. The landowners have filled the craters with money. It is a vital artery of
No,
the
I did
flow
not.
of trade.
I don't watch Warzone stuff. I've heard of it, though. I don't know what happens.
There's one bump on the road. A dead dog lies flat about 200 paces away, right at the turn.
Dead dog?
Tragedy comes from the wheels of a fast RCM vehicle, hurrying to work. The
Shit.
cold washes over you.
I hope that
The
wasn't
sound
me.
of the sea has grown distant. The wind moves the aerosol. A detective stands behind the boom barrier. A breeze moves.
Gotcha. I figured that out. So I can't go over here, right? Okay, gotcha. Alright, let's see if we can fix this shit. This is getting real weird. NVIDIA control panel. Let's open this up a little bit. How do we do it per game? Change. I don't know how to do it per game. Change resolution. No. Video settings. Shit, I don't know how to do that. Does anybody know how to do that? Program settings. Aha, I found it. Add. Disco. Max frame rate. 60. Not 620. No! Oh no! What'd I do? Oh god! Where was that? Shit. Max frame rate. On. 60, dude. 60. There we go. Okay. Great. Okay. Yes. Yes. Alright, see if it works. I don't know. Oh, that didn't work. Maybe I have to restart the game. Okay, there's my car. We're trying to backtrack all the way because we rushed through this whole area. Oh shit, this is really bad, dude. Okay, I'm gonna save it here and then restart the game. Because that's probably what you have to do. Well, anyway, give me a second here. Old game needs a little fine-tuning. Let us see here. Check this out one more time. NVIDIA control panel. Program settings. Disco Elysium EXE. Max frame rate is 60 FPS. Okay. Let's see if there's any other fixes here. So what happened? Julian, okay, so pretty much you shoot the monsters and get their kill streak and place it on the map to kill other players. You just shoot the monsters, not the players. But it's like actual King Kong and Godzilla. Is that what's going on? What? No. Stop. Stop. Specify settings, max frame rate 60. Apply. If it works, you can try higher FPS to find where the problem starts. Sound stuttering. I'm getting an issue where the ambient sounds all stuttering out. Yeah. Same here, dude. Devs, help us. My game does this also, but it doesn't really bother me. Sound quality in this game was terrible. Probably the worst thing about the game. Oh no. Same here. All the sounds except music and voiceovers have occasional stutters. Same issue. What the fuck? There's no... And that was this year. No fixes? Like, I'm not... Wait. Disco water sound stutter. Yeah, that's it. Nothing. I guess this is not a fixable thing. Yeah, maybe it's not fixable. If anyone can help me find something that can fix this, let me know. Anyway, let's start the game back up again. And maybe it'll figure itself out. I don't know. It's not going to be a big issue, but when we travel, you'll hear it. But when we're standing around and shit, it goes away. Not that big a deal.
I only poo-poo farted for the good of humanity.
It's a big idea!
I only
Why do you do that?
farted for the good of humanity.
You guys are crazy. Okay, I could definitely feel like the FPS being kind of weird, but that's good. Maybe we might have fixed it. I don't think I could go over here quite yet. Maybe it'll be something I can do later. Oh, no, there it goes again. Maybe I have to reduce it to 30 frames per second. Check this place out. There's a barrel here. Full of plastic. Let's go! Okay, we already searched under there, I think. Wait, can I pick this stuff up? That looks like more plastic tear. Cannot. So, I think we figured out the car situation. Let's see if we can figure this out. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, where are you guys going? Huh? Relax, relax. What's this good for? To waste time?
The beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
You can't revisit the bench.
Okay. To pass the time. Let's see what's in here. Can't look in. Money, baby, money. Looks like we can open that probably. Relax, Kitsuragi. Relax, dude. Jesus. Open them up. Oh, baby. They're looking hot right now. Last tear, that's what I'm talking about. So this is the shit? Okay. Got some money on the ground here. Man, we're gonna be rich! 1 penny at a time. Alright, let's see what all this is all about.
Everybody.
Alright, see you later, man. Be going to the gym? Hard to see the details. The colors are warm, welcoming, and cozy, though. Ooh, a book. Primer for small kids.
You hold in your hand the colorful primer. The title reads, "A primer for small
All right, man.
kids."
Good luck, dude. Have a good
There's
one.
a bear involved.
There's a bear involved in this. Okay. Exactly what I need.
This book will show you the score. Get you oriented with those basic concepts you appear to be hazy on. The anthropomorphic bear will give you the lowdown of your life.
Really? On what?
The alphabet.
Hey!
Every page has one word designating one letter of the alphabet with a faded illustration. Most of them are scientific and cultural principles. It goes as follows.
All right, let's do this.
A is for azimuth. B is for Boreas.
You guys
C
writing this down?
Is for cosine.
A is for azimuth.
D
Okay.
is for diamite. E is for ellipse. F is for phlogiston. G is for
Phlogiston?
gamete. H is for homeboy. I is for econ. J is for Eura. K is for collapse. L is for laudanum. M is for myriad. N is for nadir. O is for aureole. P is for perihelion. Q is for quasar. R is for rhododendron. S
Whoa.
is for sinus. T is for tricolor. U is for ultra.
There you go. That's a
V
word I
is
understand.
for vector. W is for varheit.
Varheit.
X is for xylophone. Y is for ustava. Z is for zenith.
That's it.
That's it. You know the alphabet now.
Kim, I know the alphabet.
Good. I also know the alphabet.
It is a very useful skill to have, he thinks, for all sorts of life activities like reading and...
What? Well, I guess we'll never find out. A flower through where nothing really grows. Maybe in spring? I don't know. Maybe. Let's go see what's inside here. Hello? The boy here. Oh. Taxidermy. The fuck? That just picks up a taxidermy? $13? Dead body of grouse stuffed with some unknown material from a distance. It might just pass off as a real thing, and birds of look extremely ruffled. Slightly grumpy. $11 banged up fuel canister. Okay. What's all about? No. Get a little closer here. A little bit more intimate. Alright, let's talk to this child. Child!
Hello, mister.
Hello, little Lily. A young girl, barely 4 or 5 years old, sits on the sofa. She's looking at you with frank curiosity.
She clutches a small stuffed animal. Occasionally, she twirls it around.
Where are your parents?
My mom's outside, and I don't really know about my dad.
What is this? Show her the stuffed bird.
It's a grouse.
You might be able to get on Gart's good side if you replace the broken scooter you almost certainly broke.
Oh. Yes, but what is it for?
I don't know.
Can I have it? I really know someone who likes stuffed birds.
Sure. I mean, you already took it. I don't like it anyway. He looks angry.
Good. What's that thing you're holding on to?
It's Lammy. He's my friend.
Lamby.
Sort of. Like...
Lambie is a stuffed lamb that, admittedly, has seen better days. One of the eye buttons is missing, and the fur is tattered in several parts.
Lambie looks soft. Don't be so mean. Dude, come on. Lambie looks soft, Lily.
Yes. Very soft.
I don't deserve it. I'm scum. What? Press your cheek against Lambie. I guess that's kind of weird, but okay.
Isn't he soft?
Yes, he is. All right, Lily, you have a good one now.
Bye.
Bye. Anyway, let's talk to these boys. Oi, boy. Listen here now, good.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone. He can't be more than 5 years old.
Damn, what are you doing this dump?
The other one looks indistinguishable from him. He watches his brother kick the stone with his tongue lolling out of his mouth.
Hey, where's your mom?
The kids don't reply, absorbed in their little game.
Is little Lily your sister?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys look identical.
The stone-kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's
Some
something
dumb
to be
statements.
scared
Of course.
The
Of
obvious
course. Not to
fact
say it.
that you just stated.
Thank you. Thank you, game.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said that.
The boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt.
You're bad with kids.
Thank you. I am, yes.
Don't worry, everyone is. How about we do some police work now? We're not getting anything here.
Alright. See you, kids. Let's talk to the old lady again.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
What is this? What is in this fishing village?
Just us. It's barely a village anymore. We almost don't exist.
What do you mean?
This is pretty much a non-place. A gap. A blank spot on the map. Just a cluster of nameless shacks on a nameless street.
There's gotta be something here. Tell me.
Over there, you can find more of the same. Shacks and trees growing wild. That's the pox.
A pox?
Between here and Jamrock,
What's that?
a dusty sea.
An old military hospital and its surroundings. Or it used to be, during the time of the suzerain.
Dude, I wonder if I should be over here. Because you just kind of go over here. I don't know. I wonder if there's more to the whole game, like, other than just the map. Like, maybe there's more outside the map? Because there was in the library, there were multiple maps there, like Jamrock and all that, but I guess that's not a thing? I don't know.
After the war, it was turned into a goodwill hospital for
Maybe the
shell-shocked
whole
veterans
game is
and folks
here.
looking for some quiet in the old sanatorium gardens.
I mean, now that I'm like halfway through and there's tons of NPCs to talk to here, then this has to be it.
Now the area is crisscrossed with nameless streets and makeshift cinder block houses, shacks as far as the eye can see.
So what happened to the hospital, yo?
The goodwill ran out. The staff left and the place was shut down. It's long gone by now.
Who else lives in this village?
Well, there's Lillian and her kids. A few new folks live in the house to the east, but they're away right now.
Okay.
And then there's the drunks. Not a pretty sight, but there's little we can do about it. Home is home, even for them.
What drugs?
Sooner or later, you'll see for yourself. Don't have to look long to find these guys.
Is there a way to make a little money around here?
Here? For you? No, officer. The only money we have here is some coins the drunks tried hiding from their women and then forgot about.
Under carts, boats, in little boxes. It's not hard to find.
Yeah, we found quite a few. Alright,
She nods, rinsing another piece of cloth.
so what's further down the coast?
Not much. There's the abandoned church, the DeLorean Church of Humanity. It's been there since before my time, even.
Why is it abandoned?
Some things just don't fly, officer. Look around. Who'd go to church here? They built it 300 years ago. Must have been nicer then.
So, they don't hold services there anymore? The Ecclesiastes?
No, we've tried, but things just keep happening. Crime, accidents, other things. The place never stays open. It's a pity. It used to be such a nice church.
Right.
She's not telling you all she knows. Keep her talking.
Let's write some notes down. So at night, when the disco lights are on, sing your song. God, I can't write. Give verb to Garte. Talk with cockeyed boss man. Sick. We're on to something. I get the feeling you're leaving stuff out. What else is going on?
Well, There's that music. Music from across the sea. It started a few days ago, and now it's blasting even through the night.
Okay.
And now, suspicious looking people are sneaking around the church. I don't like that.
Perhaps the mysterious music is somehow connected to the case. A Rusalka or a half-demonic Apsara singing.
Could be the demon, yes. What else is down on the coast?
Before you get to the church, there's some ruins, an apartment complex, or some kind of electrical plant. Run-down bunch of houses, empty.
Anything else of note?
Of note, the old fish market up on the boardwalk.
Because we walked
But
all
it's
around there.
closed.
There's quite a few things there. Who'd want to come to a fish market here?
No one. That's why it's closed.
No.
It was once a bustling place, back when I
Easy
was
to
young,
answer.
and so was everyone else. Now, what catch we do bring in goes straight into a lorry for the Delta or somewhere else.
That's it? There's gotta be more along coast.
What? You're one of those real estate people with big plans? If you want a development opportunity, you can check out the abandoned building over at Land's End.
Okay.
Used to be a supply depot, we think, sending goods and ammo across the bay. It's jammed shut though. We tried to get in, see if there was anything to sell or scavenge, but it's impossible. And now you know everything there is to know about this coast.
So who exactly are you?
Me? No one. Just an old washerwoman. Mother called me Isabel, if that's what you're asking. And my married name is Sadie.
Okay.
Now it's your turn, Mr.
Call me Harry.
Why, I guess I will, Harry. Aye, it just
I
rolls off
learned my
the
new
tongue.
name recently.
I used to know a Harry. Strong lad, but dumb as a rock.
Sounds like me. What happened to him?
He did too many narcotics. So many, he fell off his boat and split his skull on a buoy. Folks who saw it say his head cracked open like a melon.
Ew.
Nasty, nasty.
All right. Well, washerwoman Sadie, good day. That's fucking weird, dude. Okay. Well, let's see who this is. Actually, let's go to the bucket first. Classic there. What are these doing in the fish? This boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. Oh! Honey. Plant creaks beneath your weight. Oh wait, there's more stuff here. Hold on. Well, now that we're down here, let's see what this does. Ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Good to know. Whoa. Cavalry boots. Oh, very nice. Cavalry boots. +1 to Kingdom of Conscious. Nice boots. Kind of want to take a look at all the different shit I have. Mesh. Damn. This is my original coat, I think. I like this one because it makes me look more like a police officer. But when it comes to hats, man, there's not much. This shirt's ridiculous. Should have my Fallon pants on for sure. +2 drama for the bow tie, by the way. Damn, I kind of want just a regular black shirt, but it's this weird mesh tank top, which is super weird looking. Yeah, all these look super weird. Wait, what does it do? More drama? Man, I'm a drama build now. Alright, let's fucking do that. Alright, let's talk to the lady here.
Hi, officer.
Oh, this is the lady, the mother, I guess. Hello, hello.
Anything I can help you with?
As always, I am the lawbringer. I have questions. The first is, what's your name?
The name is Lillian. People call me Netpicker. I think I have time for questions. What are the other ones?
Ask her about the cool sword. Helps to break the ice.
What cool sword? Point the saber on her hip. Oh, she has a saber on her hip? I can't see from here.
Unfortunately, the factory sold this one with a 3-year warranty instead of a story.
Use a sword.
It's to intimidate folks, mostly.
It is imposing. Isn't that what guns are for?
Guns are expensive and fragile, I think. Besides, I got kids. Can't have guns around them, and sometimes a sharp blade is enough to
overly
keep folks
dramatic
at bay.
now. Why do you need intimidation tactics?
From time to time, people need a lesson in respect.
Oh.
That's just the way it is. Back in the day, I caught the eyes of many men. And believe me, men need a lesson in manners from time to time.
Can I borrow that sword?
No, I'm afraid not. Tempting to confiscate the blade I used to keep these animals in check? You would put me in an early grave.
She refuses, but your word is the law. You are law.
Why don't more women arm themselves if it's so effective?
What makes you think we haven't? The truth is that almost everyone in this life is scared and tired and stupid and too dull for that. That goes for men too. But they put on an act for us. Pretend like everything's good and living in shit doesn't bother them. Like anyone falls for that.
That does not go for real men. It
Shut
does not
up.
go for you. Show her. Show her the wonder. Coach means the expression.
Behold. Hell yeah.
Not bad.
Do you like it?
Sure. It looks as if you could face down any horror in the world with that same unchanging grin. It's like a shield.
Thanks.
The traces of her laughter are still there, in her eyes, fading fast.
So where are all the men now?
Some went to patch their wounds, their lesson learned. Others were more thick-headed. And one of them, I ended up marrying.
Oh. Where's he at?
Gone.
Disappeared? Sounds like a missing persons case.
It absolutely does not. We are not going to look for him.
Oh, come on, Kitsuragi.
No. There's nothing to find. He's dead. Lost to the waves.
Was he murdered?
The lieutenant shakes his head again.
Yeah. By himself. Inadvertently. He never respected the sea. Went out there drunk like a skunk, and sure enough, one day, he didn't come back.
Damn.
Now, before you tell me how sorry you are for my loss, know that it was 4 years ago, and I've moved on. There's only so much mourning you can do for a drunk with sinewy muscles.
What the fuck? You should have thrown yourself in the waves after him? No. Time really is the best cure for sorrow, isn't it? Healthy to let go and move on. Gotta keep wheels spinning. Yeah, I guess so.
Us working folk don't have the luxury to be bedsick with melancholy. I buried him, mourned for an appropriate amount of time, and went on. Life didn't really change that much for me and the kids.
This is neither a touchy nor a very interesting topic for her. She looks like she's ready to go on a date with another, better drunk. Ask her. Both of you could need some action.
No! What the no way! 20% chance? That's stupid. I'm looking for someone, maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for some missing cryptozoologists.
I don't think I know what these are. Care to elaborate?
People who look for imaginary animals. People who look for animals mainstream scientists deny exist. I like the first one.
Aha! Like snowmen.
No, man.
Two odd guys have been wandering around here, nose in sand, talking nonsense about snowmen and the like.
I think we ran into them. Wait, the like?
Right. Not only snowmen, also green men, monkey men, burning rhinos. You get the picture.
Where'd they go?
I don't really know. Further down the peninsula, I guess. I mean, that's where they were heading. Who else are you looking for besides snowmen?
A working class husband.
Yeah, I'm not really looking for that anymore. Not much into the middle class ones either.
The husband is
some landed gentry, but apparently they don't make those anymore.
the husband isn't for me. I'm looking for him for his wife. The one that we magically made up as a missing persons case.
I wish I could help you with that, but I haven't seen your working class husband. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
She seems genuinely sorry for not being able to help you.
That's it. I'm not looking for anyone else right now.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
So, what do you do around here?
Like I said, fish mostly. Sail the waves, take care of the kids, pick nets. Right now I'm tarring a little skiff.
What else?
I sell the fish to people in the Delta to serve at their fancy restaurants. Authentic Insular Indian cuisine.
Is that enough to make a living?
Sometimes I also walk to the beach to see what the sea has given up. The sea is full of surprises.
This is what is called a conversation. You don't have to be guarded right now.
What have you found?
Wood, pieces of glass. Every once in a while we see dead bodies. Human, animal, fish, other odd sea creatures. A mine washed ashore once.
A mine?
Bottles, drugs also. Lost cargo in general. Most of the time it's just wood and glass.
Maybe the armor's out there somewhere.
All right. Major choice moment. You only get to ask one thing. It would be weird to say them all. Choose wisely.
A mine? That's what I asked. Major narc. Point to yourself. Yeah, let's see about the human bodies.
Well, you're barking under the wrong tree then, officer. I have no interest in floaters. Seen enough of them in my life already. Very unattractive bunch.
Yeah, maybe stay clear of the things reminding her of the floater she used to be married to. Just saying.
So I take it that's your skiff?
Sure is. The sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Sunny days?
Aye. Sunny days. You got a problem with that?
No, ma'am. We have no quarrel with sunny days.
Good. It would have been bad news had it turned out it wasn't a sunny day. Bad news for the skiff, bad news for the nets, bad news for the kids.
There's a moment's silence. She looks at the slushy snow melt on the yellow belly of the boat.
When do you think would the boat be ready?
In time, when the sea turns and the winds settle, she will be ready.
Waves wash the sand. A skiff moves across the mirror smooth
Not gonna
sea,
do this, dude.
far away from here. A lone passenger, a fast sloop in the distance. White sails.
Alright. Well, fuck it.
You think she really needs more of that after a man?
28%. But what do I do then?
What if I told you it is actually possible to go on a date sober?
I'm listening.
Before recorded history, men and women were able to do simple, very primitive things together sober. Acknowledge the situation and keep it basic.
Whoa. I'm a drunk. Don't know if you noticed. I usually ask people to drink with me.
I have, and I don't really.
This time, though, I thought you would ask you for a walk.
Just a walk? I don't know, officer. I would not have taken you for an innocent perambulator.
I am. That's why you should definitely agree.
Where would this walk take us, officer?
There's a nice view on the beach I found.
Officer, I thought we had a walk of our own in mind. One that results in a solved murder investigation.
Oh no. You, come with us. Seriously, I insist. You need to understand that nothing is going to happen. We're just walking. That's it. Understood?
Having the lieutenant along is a fail-safe measure against any possible funny business.
Alright. It's gonna be weird with the three of us, so let's just drop it. No, okay, so
I guess I can come along for a quick stroll. I mean, if the ma'am insists, of course.
I'm really sorry.
Shut up.
I do, yes. Stroll on the beach sounds nice, doesn't it? All right, I'll see the kids haven't killed each other, and we'll meet at Land's End in 15 minutes?
She doesn't wait for an answer. You better get ready.
15 minutes. Alright, 9:15. We're going. Land's End, eh? Oh, there's a bunch of drunk dudes here. Let's talk to them. Maybe they'll know something.
Good to see you, friend. Do I have deals set up for you, buddy boy?
Good to see you too, friend.
So what do you want? I got smokes. They're cheap. Very cheap. I got Pilsner. Great deal.
$300!
You won't get a better deal on that piss. Spirits I can let go for 300 real. I also have speed. And by speed, I mean amphetamine.
Amphetamine?
Aye, by amphetamine I mean speed.
I think you didn't hear me when I said I'm a police officer.
Sure did, buddy boy. That's why I said amphetamine. I mean speed. I mean amphetamine. I got both.
I thought by speed you meant amphetamine.
Aye, that's what I said.
Got it.
Good, my man. Now what can I offer you?
Why does the bottle of spirits cost 300 real?
See, friend, it's real valuable. Worth every real, if you catch my drift. Got it from a bit of a business venture. You know, it's funny, actually.
Rosemary.
He's finding it difficult to focus his watery gaze.
What is...
What?
What do you mean, what? What did you think was funny earlier?
This guy.
Conversation might bring a discount, no?
I don't know, I guess. Where'd you get the bottle of spirits from?
Oh, this is medicinal spirits. The good stuff. Got it from the doctor's office.
Oh.
I got one of those scientific ampoules a few months ago. Torpedo, they call it. It's supposed to keep a man from taking a drink.
Alright.
Didn't stop me for shit, that's for sure. 5 lemons with half a pack of butter and you're good to go.
Good tip, I should remember it.
It really isn't. In a week, the goddamn kidneys started giving me all kinds of help.
Oh, shit.
Finally, the missus took me to a private doctor's office. Not a charity, the real thing. Those arseholes charged me 4 real to remove the damn thing. But I came out on top after all.
Have they no shame taking money for a service they provide? Assholes.
But the idiots left me alone in there. Now, I used to teach high school biology. I know what doctors use to preserve dead thingies. Swipe 3 cans of this blue medicinal stuff from the back room. Threw the snakes out and voila! What's left is this beautiful blue stuff. 98.7% almost pure alcohol.
That's pretty crazy.
2 I already sold to these fine gentlemen here. But this last one is yours for 3 real, if you want it.
Don't say it.
I think it'll be prove useful, yes.
3 real and it's yours, friend. The deal of a lifetime.
Well done. You got it.
Alright, here's the money for the spirits.
Just make sure to enjoy that one, friend.
303, dude. Quite the business venture you got here, dude.
Oh. The system's been good to old Rosemary here, and I'm milking her like a bitch goat in the backyard.
A bitch goat? What do you mean?
You see, friend, man makes his own luck, and I made mine real good. Got my hands on 3 bottles of liquor exquise, sold 2 to the fellows around here, and immediately invested the profit. Bought cigarettes, bought beer, even bought a bit of speed. And look at me now. I've got everyone on my hook.
Well, I'll be damned. Impressive. Point to his vice stand. I approve. Got a permit for this little shit show?
Of course, of course, of course. It is what it is, you know. What it's always been. People, buddy boy. It's the people. In the civilized world, it's a custom to tip the shopkeep, friend. But come back anyway.
Hey, tequila!
Sounds like me a couple days ago. I mean, it looks like me, too.
Good to see
Idiot
you.
doom
How's
spiral.
business? How's the whole reality situation treating you?
Shake his hand, I guess.
So what's happening?
Wait, tequila?
Yeah, Tequila Sunset. How are the, high-concept, reality-based adventures proceeding?
Good. These people know your true name. Looks like it has preceded you, Mr. Sunset. More on that later.
Hmm. I am the law.
That's the spirit. I used to shape reality into my image a long time ago. Those days are over now.
He looks at his shit-stained lycra jacket. The grim expression.
Sadly, things aren't going that well in Idiot Doom's spiral land.
Shit-stained lycra.
Haven't found those keys yet. Haven't won that great piece of ass back. No word from my business buddies.
Takes a sip from his beer. I thought he was drinking Tequila Sunset.
This guy's your buddy. You feel it immediately. You belong to an organization, a fraternity of drunks.
What is a Tequila Sunset?
It's you. Your Tequila Sunset.
What? How do you know this?
We've met before. Don't you remember?
No.
Aha. Do you want to know how Tequila Sunset came to be?
Tequila Sunset. Something ominous there.
Maybe I shouldn't learn what it is. Okay, go ahead.
Let me take a sip to moisten up my chords. Tequila Sunset rolled into Martinez last Friday. And by Tequila Sunset, I mean you. The man, the myth.
Damn, when did we meet on Friday?
Hey, let's not jump ahead of ourselves. This is your story. Stop interrupting. You got here on Friday to solve a case, hoping to be the early bird who gets the worm. And by the worm, I mean the buzz. Because as far as I know, all you did was get piss drunk. Word on the street is you went around the local hostel telling people that you're a police officer. and that it would be really fucked up if you shot yourself in the head right in front of them. That's pretty high concept, if you ask me.
The lieutenant's brow is furrowed. He's listening as casually as he can.
Please continue.
It was a late Saturday night when we, the Union of Moribund Alcoholics, were getting our drink on. Nothing remarkable about this. We get our drink on 24/7. Makes everything warm and glowy. I trust you know the feeling. One moment we hear the sound of a motor carriage revving up somewhere on the plaza, followed by a series of dings and bangs.
Do you remember the sound of wood cracking? The billboard?
Naturally, loud noises pique the interest of anybody owning a pair of ears. That's just the reality we're in.
Naturally.
Anyway, there was a brief silence. A gasp of silence, if you will. Followed by a real commotion. We heard the carriage careening towards the coast at top speed.
God, that was me, right?
Sounded like someone jumped the canal. We grabbed our brewskis and rushed to the jetty. Never underestimate the speed of an alcoholic. What we saw was a sight to behold. A beat-up police carriage containing you. Right there on the beach. You revved the engine and screamed at the top of your lungs.
Oh, Jesus.
The time hath come!
God damn.
So, naturally, being the curious cat I am, I asked what time hath come. To which you replied, "The time hath come for tequila sunset, the end of all things."
Oh, God. What happened next?
Your reality contracted. You jammed the pedal, plowed right off the jetty, and through the ice.
Your hands cramp on the steering lever.
We ran towards the ice, whilst you crawled your way out, miraculously unhurt, covered in seaweed and shit, like some kind of sea monster. When we finally got there, you were sitting on the beach crying. You said that your badge and uniform were in the car. It was too late to get in there, though. The carriage had sunk too deep. Recognizing a brother in need, we offered our condolences and invited you to party with us, which you naturally agreed to. We asked about the whole tequila sunset thing, and you told us it was your name now and insisted that we all call you that from then on.
No, my real name's Harry.
No, that's just what your mother called you. Your real name is Tequila Sunset. Just embrace it, brother.
How long do we party for?
Hours. It was an all-night drink-a-thon. Then, at some point, I think it was Sunday morning, you got belligerent and wanted to talk about Revacholian women. How they're beautiful and also whores and so on.
Uh-oh.
How one of them fucked you real bad.
Yeah.
After a short while, you crossed the event
every once in a
horizon,
while.
looked sullen, got up, and left without saying anything.
Wow, that's quite a story.
It is.
Yeah, I bet Tequila's a fucking legend around the precinct. You must be proud to work with him.
If you only knew.
Did I tell you anything specific about the person that fucked me?
You were pretty vague about it, but you kept saying you got fucked real hard, and that we've all been fucked too.
Please, don't open that door.
Uh-oh.
No one's fucked me. I do the fucking around here.
Uh-oh.
Abigail.
It seemed pretty painful, to be honest with you. If I had to guess, I'd say you're still working through some shit.
Did I mention losing anything else?
Beside your gun and your badge? You said something about your hope or heart or something. To be honest, the details are a little hazy. In retrospect, I guess you lost your motor carriage too? That's a big one.
Did I say anything about my colleagues?
You told us that they were a bunch of fucking losers whose main interest was cramping your style.
Jesus.
It's more like you were cramping theirs.
No specifics, though. It was more about you that night. You were the star of the show.
Did I say anything about the case?
Yeah, you said it was no biggie and that you'd solve it in no time. And that you didn't need anyone to do it. You're doing it solo now.
A lot of cops go solo and hermit once they reach that level of alcoholism.
It's not meant as a joke. He's sorry for the hermit cop.
Hermit cop, hobo cop, super cop. Did we talk about politics?
Yeah, you said that it was okay that you crashed your carriage because the spectral hand of the market was guiding you. This was before you started talking about how the Pinkies were always trying to fuck you.
Pinkies? Did you get a read on what kind of cop I was?
You kept calling yourself a goddamn superstar who'd cleared 501 cases.
Hell yeah.
As you've already determined, the actual number is just over 200. But what's a little embellishment between friends?
True.
No thanks to the squares at the precinct, as you put it. It's a hard thing for a man to confront his past. That's why I avoid mine at all costs.
Okay. I have zero logic. Might as well. That's why I avoid mine at all costs. What do you guys do around here?
We are saving the world.
Please. Please don't go.
Abigail.
Don't go.
Don't call Abigail? Begs the man the pipe.
Okay, we're drinking. We're drinking alcohol. That's what we're doing. I tried to save the world once, a long time ago, with enterprise, creativity, and willpower. But that didn't work out. So now, it's a pirate's life for me.
You seem like you're characterized by your storytelling ability. You want to tell me another one sometime?
Whoop-de-doo. So now I'm a fucking storyteller. Right. Why not? Better than a beach bum.
Yes, want to tell me how you became Idiot Doom Spiral?
It depends, really. Are you willing to help me out?
You might get scammed here.
I have a feeling that this is going to cost me a lot.
No, the reality of the situation requires a rather modest contribution. A little motivational package.
What do you need?
Booze. Did you already forget our party? The thing I relayed to you earlier. So, have you got anything for good old Idiot Doom Spiral?
I got some potent
A bottle
Pilsner.
for a story. Seems fair to me.
Well, how much does this stuff cost? I don't know. Yeah, what was a potent Pilsner?
Not much, but it will do.
Okay.
Hey, Spiral Boy, you gonna share that?
Don't call Abigail.
Shut up, guys. I'm telling a story here. Something happened to you. Something happened to me, too. My actual name is George. But around here, you already know.
Woo! So tired.
I was once a reasonably high net worth individual. A founder / junior partner at a high concept creative services agency. When my story begins, I had just landed a major contract with an insurance firm.
Okay, go on.
I used the profits from my agency to finance what I called a cultural incubator. Abstract value generation, value per person, high concept stuff.
Okay.
I developed the paradigm, worked within the paradigm, but the burden of leadership weighed heavily on me. So I went jogging every so often to keep myself sane.
How many people do you have working for you?
22 full-time employees, an all-star team, a potentially historical set of individuals. Worrying about them often kept me up well into the morning hours.
Probably use a good run myself.
It helped, truly. With my trusty Sansariq Lycra tracksuit, I felt like I could conquer the world. But now dreams are worn thin, much like my tracksuit. One day I left on my evening run.
What happened then?
As you may know, it's impossible to clear your head when you're distracted by the sound of keys jangling in your pockets.
His eyes are clouded, his dilated blood vessels encircling his irises like stinging brambles.
So I removed the key ring and put the keys for the front gate and the apartment into different pockets to stop the jangling, you see? At least, that was the plan. I was halfway done with my usual lap when it started to rain. The reality situation became very wet, very quickly.
How wet we talking exactly?
Wet, okay? It was raining really hard. I made my way back home and discovered that I didn't have the key to the front gate. I'd mixed it up with the key to the letterbox, which was useless. Naturally, the situation required me to climb over the gate, which I did. There was no climbing down because I slipped and landed on my ass.
Would have landed on my feet. I got feline reflexes.
Whatever. The point is, reality was looking rather grim just then. Me lying on my ass in a mud pit in the middle of a heavy shower. But when life knocked me down, I always got up. So I made my way across the yard. Standing in front of my apartment door, fumbling with my pockets, I realized that I'd also forgotten my apartment key.
Yeah, be shitting me.
I wish I were, Tequila. I wish I were. Instead of my apartment key, I'd taken the key to the office.
All right.
I rang my neighbors' buzzers. It was late, and most of them didn't even answer. Those who did assumed I was trying to sell them something and hung up before I could even explain the situation. People are naturally wary of ad men, you see. One moment someone chats you up, 5 minutes later you've bought a box of edible lingerie and a strap-on. I don't begrudge them, especially since I was known to be one of the best.
Heavy is the head that wears the crown.
Just then, I experienced a moment of clarity. I still had the key to my office. I could wait out the storm there. But when I reached my office, I remembered that I'd asked one of my producers to change the locks that day. And since I hired only the best, he'd already done it, and I couldn't get in.
What?
Anyway, long story short, life spiraled out of control. I haven't gotten into my apartment for years, and my girlfriend left me because she didn't want to date a homeless man. The company, well, you see where I'm going with this.
He pinches his thigh as if to check whether this reality is the reality.
So, now you've heard my tragic tale. What do you think? Like nothing you've ever heard, huh?
You got one hell of a story.
Yeah. Maybe I've exaggerated certain parts over the years. When you tell a story too often, it begins to take on a life of its own. But what matters is that it's true to my subjective experience. Anyway, that was all the story one bottle gets you. Almost empty, this one.
I want to hear the story of your name again. No. Why do you keep losing all your stuff?
Good fucking question, Tequila. If I knew the answer, you think I'd be hanging out on a beach in this formerly premium but now extremely dirty two-piece Lycra tracksuit? I used to own my reality situation. My business buddies and I had our own creative services agency. I had a nice apartment, an even nicer piece of ass. But somehow it all got away from me. Now I can't hang on to anything. Just last week I stole this nice new jacket, but then I lost it too. The only things I haven't lost are these two drunks.
You of all people should empathize with this.
Oh, I got big
Perhaps
nose.
this lost jacket is something you could help with?
Let's see. What's this about a lost jacket?
Tequila, it's a verifiable tragedy. It was practically brand new. Sure, it didn't really go with my Lycra threads, but it did itch a lot less.
Looks like Doctor Strange, doesn't it?
Say, you're a detective, right? Maybe you can help old Doom Spiral out. Solve the case of the missing jacket.
I think we
what
saw
do you
it.
say, Tequila?
We saw it on the fence post. Okay, sure. Where'd you lose it?
If I knew where I lost it, don't you think I'd have it?
I know, right? That's a lot of
I mean,
paces.
Somewhere north of here, that's for sure. You
saw
could
it
ask
already.
around, see if anyone's seen it.
What's the name of your agency?
My agency. Man. The Boom Boom Room. Our concept was combining high art with the lowest forms of marketing. The color red, breasts, and oil painting. I convinced my partners to reinvest some of our profits in an even more high-concept cultural incubator called Thin Air. The artists were happy, the clients were happy. I was financing a group of poets in East Revachol who were developing a new
Time to murder 'em?
universal poetic language. But then it all went to shit.
Mixing high and low commodifying culture. That is extremely my shit.
I know. It was fucking awesome. Too bad I went on a jog, unleashing a cascade of doom that washed it all away.
What's up with the tracksuit?
What? You've never seen 100% Lycra before? Go on, feel that primo material.
You really shouldn't touch it.
I'll just admire from afar, thanks.
That might be the right idea. This here is one of the last of its kind. Should probably be in a museum, honestly. Can't get it anymore. It was too primo, even for Grodd.
Wow, you're lucky. He never lets me.
Is there combat in
forget.
this game? Nah, as far as I know. I mean, I've taken a few swings at some people, but I missed. I guess you can beat up that guy in the beginning, too. But there's no active combat in this game, no.
That's because your paws are fucking filthy, Rosemary. We're right next to the bay. You could wash them anytime.
But what about the other drunks?
My fellow members of the Union of Moribund Alcoholics? They're exactly what they look like.
Hey, Tequila! You want to buy some speed?
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary. He's a cop, remember?
I thought he was a cool cop.
Don't call Abigail.
Don't call Abigail.
And this is Abs. So yeah, that's basically us. We drink together. I'm all ears, Tequila.
You got any more stories?
I do. But as you can see, my fuel tank is running quite low. If you catch my drift.
You got some Commodore Red.
Classy. The tale I'm about to tell you is an urban legend particular to Martinez. That said, I first heard it from a former bicycle courier in Coran. There are many variations on the basic story, and the details often conflict.
I didn't think this
What everyone
fucking drunk
agrees
would just
on
have
is
so
that
much
nobody
information.
knows the exact nature or identity of the phenomenon.
The entity?
Are you telling the story of the headless?
Shut the fuck up, Rosemary.
You're out of your element.
Summer of 44. 17-year-old Gertrude Hett is walking home from a late shift at the harbor. It's almost midnight. She stops for a cigarette near the canal.
The streets are warmed by a southerly breeze. The lights of a passing motor carriage bloom and fade in the distance. In the harbor's dark, her cigarette is a beacon, dancing alone. The image comes to you effortlessly, as though you walked the same streets yourself.
See you later,
1,000
Storm. Have a good night,
times.
man.
Our heroine finds herself enjoying the peace and quiet the canal provides.
Excuse me.
What she doesn't know is that her peace is about to be shattered. From behind her comes the clattering of hooves. Startled, she turns around, and what does she see?
I don't know. What?
A headless man, wearing a faun tracksuit, riding a horse. That's right, it's the headless faun rider. Rumored to be searching for his legendary faun cap that went missing when he lost his head.
Damn. Wait, I thought the headless faun rider rode a bull. Show him the figurine.
I thought that he rode a headless pig.
Well, there are many versions of this story, the most peculiar of which has the headless faun rider riding on the back of another headless man.
What? That's super spooky.
Yes. According to legend, young Gertrude Het had to endure years of psychotherapy before she was able to look at a horse or tracksuit again. And she's one of the lucky ones. Gertrude Het may have been the first to witness the headless faun rider, but she wasn't the last. Oh no.
Tell him about the two feminists by the locks.
Fuck, Rosemary, they were dating. No one said they were feminists. Everyone always misremembering this stuff.
This wouldn't be the De Ponte Delgado case, would it?
What? You know it.
I've read the case file. But please, go on.
Right. Early autumn of 46. Ula de Ponte and Eva Delgado are fishing near the waterlock long after the sun has set. The wind picks up. A sky already dark now blackens. Water starts falling from above. The first cold rain of the season.
Two women stand on a small outcropping of rocks. One of them is wearing a purple raincoat.
Goodbye,
Thin lines reach out
everybody.
from the rods.
See you later,
into
Mad
the sea.
Panda.
Small droplets start appearing on the surface with increasing frequency.
The women are caught in the downpour. They act quickly. Eva gathers the rods whilst Ula turns around to reach
All right,
for
see
the
you,
tackle
man.
box.
Have a good night.
Don't turn around. Don't turn around.
When she sees something, her shriek is so violent that the residents of the nearby apartment building believe lightning has struck. But there is no lightning. Only a heavy downpour and the silhouette of the headless faun rider looming on the horizon. Ula makes a run for the shore, but Eva slips on a wet rock and disappears into the cold, cold canal with nary a sound. Her body is never recovered.
What did the case file say, Kim?
Naturally, Ula de Ponte became the prime suspect in the disappearance of Eva Delgado. De Ponte maintained that it was the so-called headless faun rider and that she ran, fearing for her life. During the investigation, it became apparent that there was a love triangle, the third party being some small-time businessman. I don't remember the exact details. The leading theory was that an argument broke out on the jetty and De Ponte pushed Delgado into the canal, then cooked up this stupid cover story.
You arrested?
No, she committed suicide before she could be taken into custody. They found her in the bathroom with a rifle, her face slowly peeling off the ceiling.
Shit.
Not a pretty scene.
I bet.
Man, that's some grisly detail. Oh well. Here's to another case closed. Anyway, that's the story of the headless faun rider. Pretty crazy, huh?
Yeah. Who was the headless rider before he died?
Well, Tequila, that's part of the legend. No one knows for sure. There are a couple of possibilities, though. Some say he was an undercover cop who blew his cover and got beheaded by the vicious gang he had infiltrated. Now he rides, searching for his lost faun cap, plotting revenge.
O headless brother, where art thou?
Others claim he was a professional jockey who veered off course during a steeplechase, ended up in somebody's backyard, and got decapitated by an exceptionally taut clothesline.
Even decapitation couldn't stop his commitment to the sport. Are you that committed?
Personally, I think he was just some guy who hanged himself from a really tall tree, and the fall was so violent that his head came clean off. Coincidentally, at that exact moment, a horse happened to pass under him, and his beheaded corpse mounted it, where it remains to this day. But then, no one really knows.
For some reason, this does strike you as the most plausible theory of them all.
Got a hunch it was an undercover cop. I want a revenge too. Bet he was a jockey. Super committed to his sport. Gotta agree that your theory sounds the most plausible. None of those really sound plausible, to be honest. Maybe it was an undercover cop.
That would explain the tracksuit and his need for revenge. Not sure how the horse fits in, though. I don't know. I don't buy it. Anyway, to each his own. You want to hear any other stories?
I've already seen some weird shit on this case. A headless jockey and a tracksuit fits right in.
Hard to argue with that, I suppose.
That's the reality situation for you. You think you got a handle on it, then blam! It throws some wild shit at you. That's why it's critical to stay well hydrated.
True. That's nothing. I've got an even crazier story.
Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
What about the Coldo Mama de Cacua? Yeah.
I have to admit, that's pretty high concept. Still not as awesome as a headless rider in a found tracksuit, though. Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila? There's no way you know a better one than that.
The gnome of Jeroma dissolves his victims with acid.
Acid gnomes? Sounds like a stupid, low-concept band name. Yeah? Why don't you go eat
the
shit,
giant
Tequila?
of
There's
Coco
no way you know
Noir.
a better one than that.
The giant of Coco Noir is as big as a mountain.
Giants? That the best you got? Give me a break, Tequila. Yeah? Why don't you go eat shit, Tequila?
There's a kind
no
green
way
ape.
you know a better
It's very
one than
kind and green.
that. Do you always try to pick the lamest option possible? Yeah? Why don't you go... Damn right it doesn't. So why don't you just shut up and leave it to the master?
So whatever became of the headless found rider?
No one knows. Some say he stalks Martinez to this day and can be seen near the canal when the clock strikes midnight. Ooh.
Really? Midnight at the canal? There was a guy there. I remember that.
He won't, though, because it's just a stupid legend.
Aye. I saw him one night when I was right shit-faced.
I actually do have one. The strangest of them all. But I'll need to fortify myself before I can tell that one. Do you have anything to fortify old Doom Spiral? Tell me you got some story juice.
I got this blue medicinal spirit. How about that?
No, no, no. Contrary to popular belief, I enjoy being alive.
I don't have anything on me right now.
If you find any, I'd be extremely grateful.
Alright.
You too, Tequila Sunset.
Damn, that took forever, dude.
The noxious odor emanating from the drunken man is strong and familiar.
Don't you call her? Yeah! Don't call Abigail!
Who's Abigail?
Uh-huh. Abigail. Don't you fucking call Abigail.
Abigail is his wife or girlfriend. Chances are she's gone. Calling her wouldn't make it any better or worse.
Who are you? What's your name?
Don't call Abigail!
No, he's like a Hodor. What is this place?
The man hiccups, then mumbles something
Why
unintelligible.
shouldn't I call Abigail?
He snorts and beckons you to lean in closer.
Don't call Abigail. Don't call Abigail.
Man, answer.
There's no use in yelling at drunks. He's barely holding it together.
The drunk man starts coughing a really disgusting hacking.
Don't you fucking call her! Hear me? Abigail? Don't
I got experience.
Call.
Yeah,
There was little chance he'd be a reliable witness in it.
I guess so. Okay. 15 minutes. Damn, it's way past 15 minutes. That lady, we gotta meet her. I don't know exactly where that is. Quickly, she's not gonna wait forever. You gotta find her, man. Something's there. Something's there. Mazout. Music. It's coming from inside. Oh, hold on, we gotta talk to Abigail or whatever. Not Abigail. Fucking Fate. What's her fucking name? Oh no, I have to go around. I forgot. I don't know if I'm doing this right. Where's the map? I'm guessing it's like up here, right? Land's End? Why is she all the way up here, man? I don't get it. Here she is.
The woman gazes steadily at the waves. A sudden gust picks up her dark hair and lets it fall again, tousled, wild. She brushes a few stray locks from her eyes, and only then spots you approaching.
Aye, so here you are. Early in the morning and the sun is up. And not a drunk or teenager in sight. I'm surprised. Know that you're not the first guy to bring a girl to Land's End. This is what the locals call a make-out spot. That is not going to happen here today. I just want to make that clear, Dimples.
Her thoughts are still elsewhere, with distances across the water, and with the water itself.
You seem surprised that I made it.
Drinking men aren't known for keeping their appointments.
It's a rock star thing. Tardiness. I'm sorry you had to wait.
It's no bother. Don't get many excuses to spend time alone. What with my trio of monsters.
I think I spent too much time alone.
Aye. By the looks of you, you do. Well, we're here now. Here it comes.
So fast as to make it seem like the weather turns at her command.
Did you just do that?
Me? No, no, no. Just grew up on the sea. Know which way the wind's blowing and all. Knew the weather'd clear up once we got here. Otherwise, it would have been a less pleasant stroll, nay?
You should say something. Anything. Maybe the tequila sunset thing.
You know, a past incarnation of myself Oh, tequila sunset? I wonder why that is.
It's a common Revacholian expression. Means drinking yourself to death.
Oh.
So, are you going to keep the name?
Harry's my name. I don't need any others.
Well then, Harry.
The sun reflected in the waves and the skyscrapers rising across the bay is mesmerizing. Your mind clears for a moment as your senses take it all in. Not just the glass skyscrapers, fragile looking in the shimmering air. River Esperance flowing into the bay.
Isn't it strange for this all-powerful thing, the sun, to be so generous towards us? You know, the best time to go out fishing is usually towards sunset, when the water is warmer.
The sun also falls on the Capeside tenements and war-torn ruins. An old sea fortress juts out, seemingly impervious to the sheen
on the right
cast
side
over
there.
everything else, shaking you out of your reverie. The sun does little for the dead, and those hopelessly lost in their own minds.
Is that why you named your boat the Sun?
Oh, that was a bit of pride and a bit of superstition.
There's salt in the air, and the cries of the gulls and the skuas, grit of the sand and the green glint of broken bottles. But still your gaze always returns to the dazzling streaks of light, wherever they may be reflected, their opulence.
I like how that's written there. That's really well written. I do that sometimes when I'm at the beach.
It's bringing us spring, summer. It's entirely on our side, no matter what we do or who we are, for absolutely no reason. It's unlike no other powerful being, certainly no powerful organization or government. How can that be?
To begin a long and passionate political tirade. Well, something's got to be on our side.
I guess we wouldn't really be here if that thing wasn't on our team.
You have fish hooks in your ear.
These aren't real fish hooks, silly. They're earrings shaped to look like fish hooks. A drunk called Rosemary brought them to me.
Yeah, we met him.
She's right. They're made mostly of plastic. A cheap novelty gift you can buy
Right,
from a
I
flower
get
shop.
it.
Or the wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the light slowly spreading across the
I don't know
other
what this
coast.
word means, though. Lilt?
Thank you. I'm half Ubi. My mother was from Ubi Sunt.
I guess I can accent.
Not a lot of sun there, I hear. Though I've never been.
The wind ruffles her hair as she looks at the light slowly spreading across the other coast.
Don't you want to go visit La Delta?
It's enough that my fish goes there. 50 real a piece they ask for spring cod.
Yeah.
Out on the terrace of La Fru de Fond, a hip business lunch spot in downtown La Delta, glasses clink over a spread of oysters. Someone can't decide what to eat. Someone recommends a ceviche. Someone shields her eyes, trying to see across the bay.
So who do you think killed the hanged man?
Good one. I'm gonna go with the rope.
3% chance. Say something about the sun.
Say what? Something interesting? Impossible.
Please, this is important.
She turns her head, and the plastic fishhooks rattle in her ears. Nothing shear-worthy takes place in your head. Relax. This was still good.
That sun thing was very pretty. I'm sorry I don't have anything to add. Sometimes I feel like I don't have a good brain.
Aye. Brains generally aren't very good, are they? I prefer backs, arms, shoulders, lungs too. You know, the wind's gonna pick up soon, and I have to go, but...
Takes her sword out of the scabbard. The blade reflects the sunlight in dark orange.
Have this. The sun's good, but it doesn't stick things. I've no use for it anymore.
Whoa, I got a sword? Are you sure you don't need the sword?
No. Men around here are too drunk to pose a threat to me.
The lieutenant looks at the sword with distrust in his eyes. Do not bring it into a gunfight, he thinks. Please understand, it's merely ceremonial.
Think we can do this again sometime?
Doubt it. But thank you for the company.
This is as far as it goes with her. You'd need to put a year between you and your last drink for anything more.
Thank you for coming on this walk with me.
Farewell.
And there she goes. That was cool. Off a 28% chance of getting this done. That's pretty fucking sick, dude. We gotta... It's a tool. Whoa. Equip this to impress yourself. Fuck yeah, dude. That looks so sick. Oh wait, there's something here. A scented scarf. Does look nice. I'll keep it on. Yeah, the sound is not as bad. Smells of fuel oil. Very curious about this. Rusty gears used to turn the whole machine. Chain trails off into the ocean to who knows where. Let's see what's under this rock here. A lot of money. Fuck yeah, dude. All right, let's see what's in here. Why not?
An old door, worn by elements, guards the depot. The wind has blown a sand dune in front of it. The door hasn't been opened in a long while.
It cannot be
You see a
retried.
handle.
What is this thing?
It's military. A service depot of some sort.
Service what?
The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it was for moving ammo and cargo across the bay. This might be it.
Cannot be retried. Yeah, walk away. We'll have to come back later. Maybe there's like a key or something. I don't think there's anything over here. Oh, here we go. Nice! Finally, something good looking for a shirt. There you go. That might look better with my bow tie. Wonderful. And the glasses... I lose a drama? That's okay. We got so much drama anyway, I believe. Only got +1 drama? It's kind of weird. Oh, bonuses, though. Okay. Well, there's nothing over here, right? Oh, there's this dead body here. There's nothing over here, right? St. Brune, 1147. Dusty pews in the shadow many seem to be missing. An altar shrouded in dark or something like that. It's too dark to tell. Well, let's go inside. Why not?
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
Round the door to see if they open.
Nothing happens, only the sound of the padlock rattling against.
I don't think that's going to...
High above, the wind wraps the church in its rush, cold and wet from the ocean bay. It parts around the massive keel-shaped roof, like a test tunnel washing both sides, the way it has done for 340 years. The wind keeps its distance. So should you.
What is this feeling?
There is a hole in my heart.
The lieutenant looks at the padlock. He didn't hear you asking. You were quiet enough.
Inspect the carpentry.
The carving on the door is block-like and angular, like the church itself. 2 large beams shoot downwards, sinking into the wood before they reach the threshold.
Let's run our hand over the beam here.
The surface is smooth from the wind, but moist to the touch.
I kind of know that feeling. Take a closer look at the padlock.
This cheap-looking padlock is sturdily built. It shackles together a hasp and a staple screwed into the wooden door. The lock is adorned with a yellow sticker.
Look at the sticker.
You see a yellow circle with 2 X's and a big curve below them that looks like a mouth. You're pretty sure you haven't seen it before, but what the symbol depicts is clear enough. A smiling dead guy. The curve makes it smile, and the X's make it dead.
Have you seen this symbol before?
He takes off his glasses and uses a blue handkerchief to thoroughly wipe them clean before inspecting the sticker. Then he looks up, pauses, and replies.
No.
What does it look like to you?
Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
What is suggestive of junior delinquency here?
I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth.
Let's try to peel off the sticker without ripping it. Well, inspect the staple.
The padlock passes through a staple that's been hastily attached to the wood. Closer inspection reveals that one of the screws is not a screw at all, but a nail. The work has been done recently and is unprofessional, to say the least. Should you want to get through, it might be easier to just pry the whole thing off.
This is where my pry bar comes in handy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another way. The building has seen enough mistreatment.
There is a touch of guilt in his voice.
Should we start with that kick drum coming from the ice? I heard a sound before.
Yes, the pulsing bass. A sure sign of junior delinquency. Somewhere east of here.
Okay, east of here. Let's see. Maybe we should have the pry bar out regardless. Man, we got all the weapons, baby. Definitely have the plastic bag, though. Just so I can collect some stuff.
Winter, slow to let go of Rivershore, flecks some more wet snow from above. The snow falls lazily, making the beach sand paler still, mixing with the rust-colored sewage runoff. And to think, it seemed as though it were already spring. You're warm in your coat, though your cold, damp hair sticks to your head.
We already went through all this.
You should have a hat. You survey the landscape around you. More winding coastlines line. The waters turn black. No more. Below the old mines, Losair, where the Philippian kings were interred, with their doctors.
Maybe this is
and
like
their
that other
mausoleums, burial
shivers
chambers,
feeling I
leaf
got
gold still
in
remains
Martinez
on
near the
double
whirling.
door of the morning.
This is like the second one, I guess, for more stuff. That's where Kuno said he was gonna go.
Yes, to peel the gold off with his fingernails. Children under 14, they go underground looking for artifacts to sell to foreign museums. And for fabled relics, their parents let them. They go deeper.
Deeper.
After rubies, Melchiorite, lapis lazuli, plundered from Safle and Sale
what's up, Lemonade?
during the time of the
How you doing,
suzerain.
man?
In the burial chambers of the kings,
Look at
Grand
this good
old
game
Philip,
enjoyer.
Guillaume II, and even in the mausoleum of Philip the Opulent.
Yeah, man. I wish I could play this like during the day when I'm like awake. I'm always so tired when I start streaming this late. It sucks. I have some days coming off next. Next Friday I have a day off. Well, that's nice. And the Friday after that too. So I should have some long weekends coming up.
2 kilometers underground, in a winding shaft along whose walls mirrors have been placed, so that daylight may eternally
This game is
fall
super
upon the
chill.
richest of all the kings.
There's not a whole lot of like action going on, you know? Sometimes when I'm listening and, to the dialogue and everything, I can get kind of sleepy, you know? That's why I said this is a wonderful podcastable playthrough. You don't even have to see what's going on.
The mausoleum contains untold quantities of gold. Few patira return from the shafts. Even fewer, all around her, white, the abandoned, a serpentine strip of land weaving its way into the remains of a camp on a jagged piece of rock, a tent.
If you
old
listen
dishes
to
and
all this
cutlery,
stuff, you can get
long
some good
since
XP.
abandoned. A hermit crab scuttles among
But this is
the
going to
debris,
take a while.
looking for a new shell. Further out, the lights burn bright on Resurrection, way beyond Martinez. Then there's Ozon, but the snow falls too thick. The Bay of Revachol, vastness, great depth, over 1,200 meters at its deepest.
I'm just
water,
happy the person reading the dialogue
it is
has a
crisscrossed
very
by huge cargo ships,
very
bearing
cool
company
voice.
logos. Wild pines, Zam,
He could definitely put you
Morian.
to sleep, you know?
And at the farthest reaches of the Bay of Revachol, the shadow of the coalition warship arched the canal you crossed to get there and beyond it. Martinez proper, the district the police forgot to police.
Yeah, I don't want to play
There
against
is
bots.
laughter,
That's no
lights, attempts at entrepreneurial activity, cynicism. Someone is scraping snow off their windshield. At the roundabout, a fenced-off yard, there's a truck belonging to a logistics company. The raised motorway, 881, separating, was once a park, a place for reflection and recuperation for the patients of the old military hospital. In the 20s, it was used as a quarantine center during a measles outbreak that killed many children.
Dude,
Most
the dialogue
everyone
in
has
this
avoided
is
the hospital
very
and
good.
surrounding park ever since.
It really touches you too, like the dialogue in this game. It's just like, man, if you ever had a feeling, that's how you would describe it in words. Sometimes it's really hard for you to describe certain feelings in words, but this game does it really well. This is like, man, I should use that one day.
The pox is completely wild now. Evergreen thickets covered
really
in snow
cool, man.
and
It's like, I've
industrial
never really
dust.
thought
Feral
about
dogs and even wolves
saying it that
roaming
way,
in
you know?
packs. The police try to keep the deepest corners cordoned off.
Like, what's going on right here is this, I'm kind of thinking, and the shivers down my spine into my brain are kind of like giving me more world building explanations as to why the world is and where I am in the world and, what's over there kind of thing. Because I don't think I'll ever go there. This is more of like explaining why things are,
Heavy drug users do slip through and hole up in the old military hospital.
A
hoping
lot
to
of
find
lore
something to
is
get
what's
high
going on here.
Among the hastily abandoned supplies.
I'm going to skip a little bit of it,
Or
though.
a line of motor garages
It's a
with armored
lot.
carapaces hunched in the cold. A mechanic is hard.
It's like inner dialogue,
patching up
yeah.
bullet holes in the side of a
It's
Capri
basically
40.
the game is using
These
this
are
as
the
a way
garages of Precinct
to
41.
give me lore,
Snow
the player.
settles on the roof
Lore.
of the repurposed silk mill. It serves as your station. Shivering RCM personnel hurry in and out of the main entrance.
And you can really get lost in it, actually.
Around you, the snow continues to fall. To the west, the ocean swells. The stairs descend to central Jamrock. A man
And
named
Jamrock
Cooklove
is like
has
where
a
I'm
snow-covered stall there, in the market across the bridge. He sells kebab infested with fly larvae to
Ew.
your snow falls on the utility district. All of this built around a lake that formed in a meteorite strike. At the center of this lake, there is a little ship. There are lights at the bottom of its hull. They are lights directed towards
that's
the
pretty cool.
seafloor, looking for something. Like a
For
chill
what?
comes over you, crawling down your back. The sand under your feet is wet. Some more coalition aerostatics, occasion layer upon layer of sand, poisoned with industrial runoff. The storm draining. Someone stuffed a big old polar anorak into a concrete pipe under the boardwalk. It would keep you warm. You would probably never happen across it, but who knows?
We should keep moving. Who knows when the snow will let up?
I guess you're right, dude. You said there was something around here? I knew you noticed the bottles. Oh, I can pick up all these? Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. It's good for recycling. You get hell of money for recycling bottles. I've seen so many bottles, but I could never interact with them until now. Yeah, it's kind of buggy right now, but I don't know what that's all about. I think it has something to do with FPS, but I changed it and it doesn't seem to be doing anything. I guess that's it. We checked around here. I'm not sure what's going on. Hear that stuttering? Has something to do with the game itself. Fuck. Okay, let's try this again here.
Heavy wooden doors, more than twice your height, stand shut in front of you. The rectangular sea-worn ornamentation appears in stark contrast to the padlock, carelessly drilled into the wood.
72%. 72%.
Your hands are clammy from the sea air. The piece of sticker keeps
Kim,
slipping.
could I have a handkerchief? My hands are wet.
The lieutenant hands you a blue handkerchief. He looks a little dismayed when he gets it back crumpled.
Alright, let's
it
try
should
it out.
be easier to peel the sticker off now.
Is the combat turn-based? There's no combat in this game. It's purely dialogue and some cutscenes within the game here.
There's nothing
it's an
like the sound of
RPG,
a sticker unpeeling.
basically.
Now it's stuck to your thumb.
It's if you want me to explain, I can, like what this game actually is about, and why a lot of people like it. But it's quite lengthy, and I'm about to go to sleep here pretty soon, so maybe ask me later. Put the sticker in your ledger, at least for where it belongs. Okay. Right on the cover? No, fall off.
Looks like today was a gold star day.
All right. Okay, let's just give this a shot. 58%. Yeah, 50-50. Let's go, baby.
A minute or so of mauling away at the lock has led to no success. The pry bar in your hand has given you 0 mechanical advantage.
Like Myst? I never heard of Myst. Exploration, discovery, but it's more about the characters, you know? I don't know what Myst is like, but this is a very character-driven game. The dialogue is the bread and butter, though.
I'm not as sturdy as you are. I have even less leverage.
The doors remain unchanged. closed with a padlock.
Okay. We'll have to figure that out later then. There was something going on over here. Oh, forgot this. Bottles. Recycling, baby. We're recycling. There's someone at home, away from home, just like yours. Let's see what's in here.
The tent is just tarpaulin fabric covering a pile of stuff. The flap is open.
Music
Inside,
from here.
3 young men are listening to some new form of music. It's like nothing you've ever heard. One of them looks at you.
Come on, get in and close the flap behind you. The warm stuff's getting out.
It's safe to assume this is their leader, or at least he thinks he is.
Get in there.
Sorry, we barely have room for one.
You go ahead. I'm too old for this.
I'm actually not, he thinks. I just dislike delinquents.
I'm sure you will feel right at home. I'll keep watch.
Oh, how cool. Smells like sweat and laundry detergent. What's a trace of ether? Engine starting fluid. Canisters full appear to be water, labeled distilled. Pile of nasal sprays, brand name Nosafed Ultra. Speaker, the big kind they use for live music. Alright, Brad, what's up, dude?
You see a youngish man bleaching the tips of his hair.
Hello, I'm Andre.
His grip is strong, sweaty, and warm. He's trying to project and inspire confidence.
Is it this game? It's probably this game, right?
This is my posse, Noid.
The young man with earrings looks at you suspiciously.
And Egghead.
Egghead.
Egg! Together with a Settle Burger, who's out there right now, doing some seriously progressive sonic experimentation, we like to think of ourselves as music venue organisers.
How many music venues have you organized?
We have many in the pipeline, officer.
Why are you here?
You see, we've been all over Jamrock North, prospecting for real estate to establish a new venue in.
Also for talent.
Yeah, thank you, Egghead. And while there is no shortage of raw, unfettered talent spinning tapes in Jamrock, we've had rotten luck with the real estate part.
Place is a shithole.
I apologise for my friend Noid's potty mouth. I realise this is not how you speak to a police officer. He has authority issues.
The place is pretty bad.
Which brings me to the problem of occupied ecclesiastical property. I bet you've noticed the derelict hive of narcomania on the coast.
An attempt to pander to your perceived conservative sensibilities. No person his age would ever use a word like narcomania with a straight face. Don't fall for it.
Enough histrionics. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the church. And I'm not exaggerating. Even a place of spiritual refuge can become a magnet for all sorts of dopeheads and burnouts if left unattended.
Dopeheads! Burnouts!
Spits on a screw and starts cleaning it? Oh, interesting.
Well, I'm sad to say, that's exactly what happened. Sad because we were just about to put matinees on the map with one of the maddest dance clubs in Jamrock. Nah, strike that. In Reversholt.
Strike that! The word!
And sadder yet, because the dopeheads and burnouts holed up in there are the worst kind.
He leans back a little, watching you with a steady, serious gaze, letting you imagine just how bad those dopeheads and burnouts really are. Good. This calls for an opinion. You're an expert in those.
I am. I don't know. I'm a bit of a dopehead myself. Not really. Okay. Are they foreigners? I bet they're foreigners. Stand for necromaniacs of any kind. No necromaniacs. feel like you may be laying on this a bit thick. Really so bad about these dope heads and burnouts. Foreigners?
Could be. We don't know for sure, but we do know they are spooky.
Game deck? That's what it's called? Game deck? Isometric. Oh, so it's like very much like this. Oh, how interesting. Did it come out after or before this? Because this game is insanely highly rated. It's the only reason why I'm playing it. It came out a few months ago. Oh man, what are the ratings like on that? I mean, this is a legendary game. This Disco Elysium. It was Game of the Year 2019, I think. What exactly do you mean by spooky?
I was hoping you would be the judge of that, officer. All I can say is, their spookiness is the kind that keeps us from restoring this church into a community centre and a place of spiritual refuge.
Also, they don't eat or clean the building. Shit's gonna collapse.
People just want to spin tapes without them spooking it up. Place has bad signs. No one can dance like that.
Thank you, Egghead. So you're gonna look into it, right? It should be a police matter. Getting them out. Whatever spooky stuff they're doing, I'm sure it's not what the Ecclesiastes meant their property for.
Sure.
All right, man.
We're gonna start a rave club. Help the ravers start a nightclub.
Andre's obviously very happy you took him seriously. The whole tent is. The boys exchange giddy looks.
What's up, Bateman? Time for bed, eh? Almost? Oh, interesting. Okay. Might have to check that out. Did you put the padlock on the door?
Yes. I asked Noid to install a measure against more drifters wandering in. It's a temporary fix. Just something to contain the situation.
Ah.
I had to do it in an hurry. Not my best work, but it should hold for a while.
I need the key.
Of course. Noid, give the officer the key.
All right.
Be a cool cop. Catch the key as it flies towards you.
You sense the trajectory of the little piece of metal and plastic. The object makes a small ringing sound as it approaches. Just the tiniest chime to your left. Ka-ching! The key hits your palm. The speed freaks nod to you approvingly.
Play cool.
The speed freak nods to you. A respectful nod. You proved something here.
How long have those people been locked in there?
Not long. Like a week, maybe?
I can be sure they haven't starved to death. Oh no.
I'm super sure they're alive. I mean, come on. I'm at least 90%, maybe 85% sure they're still alive.
No one lives forever, baby.
Exactly. That's exactly what we thought.
The Cage of the Rage! Rough Blaze!
This sounds hella fun.
Egg means the situation is monitored. It's relatively safe. No one has died yet.
Sure, man. Tell us what you want to know. Let's do it.
What exactly are these people inside the church?
Truth is, I don't really know. None of us do. I don't even know how many there are. All we've seen are glimpses.
Glimpses? Who are these people? Secret agents? Stealth
Shut
operatives?
up. You haven't seen them and you want the police involved?
Well, there's also the machinery.
This machinery is of the deeply mystical variety.
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
When I first scouted the place, back in February, it was abandoned, empty. Took some time getting the crew together. So about 2 weeks ago, we came here hoping to set the stuff up. Suddenly, there are all these strange machines lying around in there.
One of them has wires running into bowls of water. Wires into water. Never seen anything like it.
Andre, tell him about the feeling.
Oh, and it felt like there was something in there with us, watching
Tell
us
about
from the
the
dark.
feeling. Yeah, it does. Down here, yeah. I have them all decked down, cool shit though.
No,
The other one.
Which other one? I'm not as in tune with my emotions as you are, Egg.
Felt like silence. Awful silence.
For this man, even regular silence is awful enough. But that was something greater.
Not exactly. We've just seen someone who we think is a woman go in and out of the church. A couple of times. And we felt someone or something eyeing us inside. But that's kinda it.
Huh. What was that about you, about something watching you?
Like you aren't alone, you know?
It wasn't quite human, if you know what I mean.
Are there animals inside this place? Wait, wasn't the lady that we went on a walk with talk about animals? Like feeding animals or something? What the fuck is going on here?
Non-human means a predator.
It was this dark shape climbing upside down.
Crab man?
Like some kind of crab man. Yeah, you know.
There are crab people in there?
Around the
Oh
ceiling,
no, not
like
crab people. Crab people.
It was stalking a cell, exhibiting ambush behavior.
Ambush behavior. Crab man. I'll write that down.
Crab man! Yeah, totally. I mean, I didn't personally see it. Estelle was alone that time, but I believe her. If she comes out running and says there's a crab in there, there's a crab in there.
You should
Makes
ask
sense
her
to
about
me.
it, but be nice. Don't tell her you don't believe in the crab.
The implications of this are too numerous to consider. Proceed with caution.
All right, tell
Learn
me.
all you can before entering that dark building.
Yeah. Tell me more about the machinery.
You should talk to Noid about that. I just got a distinct burnout and dopehead sign from them. Probably jacked up to some snuff station too. Probably, very likely.
I can be sure.
Well, honestly, I can't. But I am.
Why not? Let's go with that.
All right.
I'm 70% sure they're substance users. Don't let the technology fool
It
you.
went from 90 to 83 or something like that to 70%.
Sure. What?
You mentioned some kind of Ecclesiastes own the church. Who are the Ecclesiastes?
Oh yeah, that's a meteor and name for the founding party. Thought it'd be cool to use it.
What do you mean by Meteorin?
You know, of Meteo. Concerning Meteo.
Meteo?
Meteo, a country on Muindi. On the Muindi Isla.
This guy's still going like this the whole time. The founding party. I don't know them, but can you refresh my memory?
Come to think of it, I've never really looked them up, you know. I can't give you a precise definition, but they're a very powerful religious organization. And they have roots in ancient mass society. And they're the custodians of the Pericarnassian church. Plus, they anoint the innocents. They, like, made the innocentic system, no?
Doesn't sound like they would appreciate a dance club in their church.
You're totally wrong about that.
The Pericarnassian church is about love. And Nordic music is about love. I got love for my Pericarnassian posse. Love is the relay out of death. We dance.
Fuck, dude. Why does he look like he's bald? But he clearly has like blonde hair. Fucking weird.
Love is hardcore.
Unity.
Fucking egghead, yeah. Unity.
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 Make some noise for my Insulindian posse.
Yeah, egghead looks like an egghead, but here he doesn't. It's weird.
You feel it. The anodes and the cathodes coursing through you. Your big toe starts tapping along to the base, as if testing the waters.
That's what I'm doing right now.
Feels good.
Oh, that's egghead? Okay, whatever.
Yeah!
He seems ecstatic that you share his vision of Pericarnassian.
Kind of want to do it because it just sounds hella fun.
Do it for the masses. Do it for the crew.
I didn't want to say it, but it was pretty lame.
Look, I'm like shaking my head to the beat.
Anyway, you got more questions?
The one with the large head is still looking at you, nodding his head, waiting for your body to start moving.
I want to ask you about this tent full of equipment.
Yes. What?
I see you brought your own water.
Yeah. Good to have, bitch to carry. When I first scouted the place, I did some reconnaissance. I'm not sure the church even is running water.
Still, too.
Oh. It's the one they sell at the fuel station.
It reeks of sweat in here.
It does, doesn't it?
Told you we have a smell problem.
I also smell ether. Why?
Ether? I don't smell ether. Do you, Noid?
No.
He sniffs the air, then shrugs. A shrug is good enough for us. Why say it when you can shrug it?
What's with all the Nosafed?
The what now?
Point the bottle.
Oh, the old Ultra. I have a major sinus infection. Stuffy nose. We all do. Shit's all blasted up. Winter. Can't even breathe.
Sound fine to me.
Yes, that's all Nosafed's doing. Without the Noser, I'd be drowning in shit right now.
Nosafed is the shit.
Can I have some? I have some nose problems too.
Sure. Here you go, officer.
Hell yeah.
The Noser. Blast away.
I need healing items. I don't have money. I get the Nosafed, but what about the engine starting fluid?
The engine starting fluid? It's for starting engines.
Duh.
Is the amiable speed freak becoming a bit cross with you? Sounds like it.
Relax. How's the extra high ether content working out for you? Does it do the trick?
I guess it does.
You know, maybe that slight scent of ether I felt before is somehow connected to the ethyl ether.
No idea, man.
He nods enthusiastically, no doubt a little relieved.
%, bro? I'm not very smart, so fuck it.
Okay, so the speed freaks want to start a club for dance music. That much checks out. Youths like music. You feel as though you might have liked music more when you were young, too. But you digress. The gist of it is, they want to turn the church into a club, but a suspicious element has overtaken the building. It's very important to understand what the gist of things is. Always consult the gist before making up your mind. This is going well.
Okay. What the fuck would these guys need? Distilled water and like some sort of fuel. I don't understand the connection here. What do they want in that building? Do they mean to like get whatever's out of there and then burn the church? For some reason? No.
Plus, and it has to be considered, you can't invent the future of dance music in this smelly old tent. Imagine if you had the church. That settles it. Analysis complete. It still feels as if this didn't quite go as it should have.
As always, we'll be right here, waiting patiently for the news.
And okay, so we talked to him first. We talked to him.
So you had a talk with Andre, and now you want to discuss things with Noid. Good.
We talked to all three of
It's
them.
good you talked to Andre first. Gave me time to get a reading on your sign. Can't really talk to people before you get a reading.
Sign? You mean like SIGN?
Yeah, gotta compare. See if we can align.
Interesting.
I suck at socialising, man. Even now, our sign synchronisation is way off. but I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, Egghead's this guy. That's Noid, and then that's the, fuck, I already forgot his name.
A sticker? You mean the yellow one? Can you describe it to me? Good. What did you want to know? Yes, you're the 23rd person to get it right, and I've asked 23 people. Looks like it's a dead guy smiling to the entire human race.
Why do you think that's so?
We're all the same. Same eyes, same smiles.
Alright, well, what does it mean?
So he defeated history. We are living in the age of history, and in the eyes of history, we are always already dead. How can we ever smile then? Because history is a lie, and so are its deaths. The present moment and life are the hardcore. The hardcore expels death. Or maybe he's not dead. Maybe he's just really ecstatic about the beats.
I think we should sell this.
It should be sold, but not by us.
I think we exhaust the subject for now.
I guess one could write an entire treatise on the thing. But what for?
What about now? Are the signs all right now?
Nah. Still strongly out of sync.
I know, right?
Stage
I lost my gun and my badge.
You heard me.
Tell me about the machines you saw in the church.
Weird stuff. Specialised. There was a data processor and some sort of long-wave machinery. Wires going into water. Gives off a spy sign.
Spy
or
sign?
Some fucked-up Samaran science sign. You know, the kind that goes head first into the supernatural.
Do you actually think it's real? That it actually exists?
Most of it doesn't exist. But there's also stuff that isn't allowed to exist. Because the moralists think it's too dangerous for the plebs. Psionic powers, pale-related diseases, pretenders pretending to be human, folk rights, that kind of stuff.
Why are they called Noid?
The hardcore aesthetic is esoteric. It's not meant to be discussed with the law at this moment.
It's not easy to reach a harmonic resonance of signs without some adjustment.
We need sign matching?
Yes. Further sign matching would do good for us. One way to achieve this would be by getting us into the church.
Okay.
A young man with peroxide blonde hair holds up
he does
a
have
Harman
hair.
Welshi tape player, nodding along to the music.
Then why does he look
looks
like
at you
this?
with a knowing smile and says, as though you're supposed to be sharing some tremendous evangelical secret.
Hardcore! Hardcore! Hardcore is a mega! Internally coherent! Good morning, yeah! 1, 2, 3! Yakokata, the place to be! Yakokata is a hardcore place!
I don't think he understands what I'm saying.
Could there have been a right way out of this garden of forking paths, you think?
Get the fuck out of here. These guys are making me feel uncomfortable. Well, at least we got the key. We can get inside the church. Let's talk to this drunk person.
A shaggy-looking girl in her late teens or early 20s kneels on the ice with an electronic
How do
contraption.
you think this
in her
is pronounced
hand.
here?
Hearing you approach, she looks up.
Asile? No. Akile. I don't know, let's see.
Oh. Hello there.
She must be a cell.
A
the
cell?
last of the speed freaks,
Way
hussy.
A cell. What were you thinking? Were you guys thinking a cell? Accolade. A Sile.
It's cold out here, but she's not wearing a hat. She must be freezing.
Well, none of us are wearing hats. I took off my dumb hats.
Everyone knows drugs make you invulnerable to cold. You bet this one likes to party.
Yeah. You must be Asile. Is that what it is?
That's my name. I take it you have met the others. Did they tell you about the church and the club thing?
They did.
Will you help us?
Sure, I'll help you, alright?
Great. Let us know if there's any progress, will ya? We've been waiting for weeks here.
You want a party?
What?
Do you want to party?
Yeah, I heard you. What do you mean by party?
Yes. What do you mean?
Buy drinks. You know, party.
Thing is, I haven't said party.
Kim, stop it. You're spoiling everything.
And neither have you. Had you let me in on the script of this play before you performed it, I could have gone along. As it stands, the entire line of questioning has been compromised.
Shit!
We have nothing left to do but hold this wiser play on your part, and to move on. Now, we have some questions for you.
Like what?
The others told me you went inside the church. What did you see in there?
Oh, that. You're not going to believe me. There's no point in me telling you.
Try me.
She's less prone to blurt it out, crab man, than the others.
The crab man, and the machinery, and the druggies. We'll see. Go ahead and tell me.
Okay. I went in and I saw a woman next to one of those machines there. Noid calls it a mainframe.
I really want to go see what's in this church before I go to bed.
She was dressed like someone who's been raised by their grandmother, you know, strange old clothes. Had this absent
going on in
expression,
there?
didn't say anything, just stood still.
Go on.
And then, you know, right behind her, a man crawled down the wall, upside down like a crab, down the church wall. I think the woman didn't even know he was there.
What the
He was
fuck?
completely silent.
Are like demon-possessed fuckers in there?
He stopped right before he got to the floor, then just hung there like that, looking
Could be
at
the
me,
crab people.
right at me. I fucking turned around and walked out.
Like a crab, you say?
What does this crab man look like? Look at crab.
It was too dark. I couldn't tell
What's
exactly.
up, Hippo fan? Only disco. I know, right? You're right. I don't believe you. You're wrong. I do believe you.
Why?
Why? Good question. Strange things happen.
Okay then. They certainly do around me.
I'd like to know more about your associates.
My associates? I haven't got much to say about them.
What do you mean? You must know something about them.
Of course I do. I just don't tell people about my friends and who they are and so on. I don't provide information on them. Me? I'm a silver bird.
Silver bird?
Don't know what makes you think it'll be any different later, but...
Alright, what's that device you have there?
This? It's a portable recording device. It's for field recording. Low quality, but still.
And the wires?
Actually, just one wire. I picked on it till the braiding came loose. The wire leads to a contact microphone.
What's a contact microphone?
A contact mic records sounds from inside things, like this ice.
What? Where'd you get the mic from?
Same place I got the recorder from, the Palaceum.
Palaceum?
Oh man. You haven't been to the Palaceum?
Nah.
It's the coolest place in this whole drug-addled shithole. It's a music club and a synthesizer workshop on Boogie Street in Jamrock. Musicians live there, like real musicians. I once saw Arno van Eyck.
Arno van Eyck? He's my favorite.
Thinking about it really cheers her up. It's a long way from here, though.
Sounds like a place for congregating homosexuals, dude. What the fuck? Who's this Arno guy?
Oh yeah. Guess you wouldn't know Van Eyck. Or really be a Palaceum going kind of person.
I get down.
I don't know what that means.
I grind.
I don't know what that means either.
Means, nor do I, but I have concrete evidence that I rock in the form of a wrecked tape player and completely trash hostile. No. You're getting carried away here. Means hit beyond my ears.
That's cool.
Let's talk about the contact mic instead.
Sure.
How does it work?
The mic? I don't exactly know. Somehow it doesn't pick up vibrations from the air. The book said it only picks up structure-borne sound, if you like technobabble.
I had some non-mic questions for you.
Okay.
What are you doing out here in the cold?
Recording, I guess.
What are you recording exactly?
I think I'm recording cracks in the ice, but there's no way to tell. Not without headphones. I think I just recorded your footsteps too. Not sure how that will sound.
What happened to the headphones?
My boyfriend sold them.
Damn, what for?
I don't know, man. Things. Just stuff you need for life.
Everything checks out, sire.
Thank you, drama. Why do you call me sire? And what are these recordings for? The cracks and the footsteps?
The musicians in the Palaceum used them for making music. They looped the stuff, cutting the tapes together. They make music out of cracks in the ice and keys jangling.
Nature,
Crazy sounds like that. It's hard to explain.
Okay.
Anyway, I thought I'd make some too. It's supposed to be, like, a music place anyway. I don't really know what I'm doing. They use synthesizers too. I don't have a synthesizer.
She looks at the recording device. The thing she thought would fill her hours with joy and escape. It's turning out to be an empty fantasy. She feels childish. Very useless all of a sudden.
Take this, you're called.
No, man, fuck that, I'm cool. I'm sorry I said that. I'm sorry about the fuck.
It's okay.
You said it's supposed to be a music place. Did you mean the one Andre's got planned, the church?
Yeah, the boys think it could be a place, like the Palaceum or something. Stupid. It's really not gonna be a Palaceum, that's for sure.
Boys?
Yeah, Andre and the guys, inside the tent.
And why is that?
And what? Yeah, why? Yeah.
They got too much stuff crammed in there. No room.
Stuff like what? Okay, here we go.
Didn't you see it yourself? It's mostly music stuff. Like this tape recorder, but bigger.
Why not just leave some of it outside so you don't have to freeze?
That stuff is more expensive than I am. More expensive than any of us, really. Doesn't matter. I can take the cold. Go ahead.
Will you tell me more about this music place?
It's supposed to become, like, a club for anodic dance music. Like that new
Anodic?
style of synthesizer stuff they play at the Palaceum. Except that, yeah.
She looks at the wooden church up on the poles as a mean wind comes bellowing in. 6-story structure lets out a doleful shriek.
The floorboards are twisting, and the shooting beams are slowly cracking, like bones. Far east of the Golden Delta, beyond the industrial port, there is a black patch of unlit coast with the smallest creatures on the ice. There will never be a club for anodic music here.
Yeah, I want a club though.
Not in a million years.
Well, what is it then? What is this music?
You know, anodic, cathodic, music that's made with electronic instruments.
Secret task completed. Nice. Electronic instruments like what?
Synthesizers and tape consoles. Microcomputers too. Anything that uses electricity, but isn't guitars. Also found sounds, stuff like that.
You see clear, beautiful, violent flashes of light. Light cutting through a smoke-filled darkness. That is what the future will look like, if it ever comes.
I had another question.
Go ahead.
The tape recorder lies on the ice like a discarded toy. Pick it up.
The device is cold to the touch. An angular Omicron logo adorns the yellow plastic cover. Underneath you see a reel of tape rolling. You put the device back on the ice.
Okay. Different now then.
Okay. Bye.
Interesting. Okay. Alright, let's get in this fucking church, dude. I am excited. What the hell could possibly be on here?
Doors, more than twice your height, the lock turns easily. You hear a click as the...
Let's go.
As you do, you hear the echo of the doomed commercial area. Its black holes and dusty machines. Then the feeling passes.
Shit. The entity.
A great whoosh of air rushes into the dark innards of the church, as though rushing to fill a great vacuum in the heart of the city.
Whoa. Strange stillness fills you as you look ahead. You should walk here, not run. This grotesque wooden figure looks half finished. Feels like it's trying to become one with the church. More of the forked lightning pattern you saw outside. Yo, this is cool as shit. Dude, there's that thing again. Oh man, I hope we get another one of those. The blackboards fill with complex equations. They look recent. Yeah, this is exactly like the doomed place with the entity and everything. And there's like a thing you could put in there, like some sort of cube, but you need a password or something. Maybe we can find the password here, but I had to sell it, man. I'm so mad about that. Like the big blunders of this playthrough, that we had to sell that device that goes in here. Hopefully there'll be another one. That would be so cool. I'd be really happy about that. It doesn't seem like anyone's here, so I don't know what the fuck they were talking about. Bowls filled with water. Live wire runs directly into it. But they weren't kidding about that.
The silence in this part of the church, it's almost palpable.
Hey, look
all
at
the
that.
shifting matter and shuffling of living things is gone. Nothing seems to exist beyond the church anymore. Maybe if you were to stand in just the right spot, even your footsteps would be completely silent. And then it's gone. Almost all of it. But for the faintest of hums, you can hardly hear your own breathing. Your voice is barely audible. Not a howl, but the softest of whimpers.
The fuck?
It's unnerving. You produce a few muffled thumps, after which the silence feels even more total, somehow.
What is happening, Kim?
The lieutenant points to his ears and shakes his head. Then he leans closer.
Can you hear anything?
Almost nothing. It's beginning to worry me.
The church just has strange acoustics, some engineering trick.
His detached tone conceals how uncomfortable he is.
Something's odd. Definitely feel real.
The lieutenant doesn't reply, but you can sense him tense up next to you.
Look up into the bell tower.
The orderly rows of ceiling panels become barely visible, then disappear completely in the darkness of the tower overhead.
Try to see beyond the shadows. Holy fuck.
It's like there's something moving up there. A shadow has emerged from the tower and it's making its way toward you through all the other shadows.
On the ceiling?
Yes. The darkness makes the ceiling feel infinitely far away.
All the shadows' movements.
It's not a shadow anymore, becoming more substantial as it gets closer. The shape of an animal descends.
Officer, is there something up there?
Oh no, you've lost sight of it. Where did it go?
Oh no!
Prepare for an attack.
Shit! Blink! Huh.
You see something hanging from the rafters, looking straight at you with dark eyes.
You see something hanging from the rafters looking straight at you with dark eyes.
Maybe it's possible to talk to it.
What the fuck is happening here? Is it an alien? Actually, hold on. Don't talk to it yet. Get this shit out. Do we take some speed? Yeah, I don't know. Maybe we should take some cigarettes or something. Oh, I gave the cigarettes away. Shit. I do have some speed, though. That's okay.
Is that a man? A man made of the same stuff as the carpentry of the building. He is studying you intently.
There's a bird in there, too. See that?
The Crab Man.
It's the Crab Man. Hey, who's there? This is the police. Show yourself.
The man leaned forward a little, fixing you with a steady, unreadable gaze, then speaks.
Habitual alcohol use has made you into a scared little pussy, Holmes. But don't worry. Everything's gonna be all right. You come to the right place.
Right place for what, homie?
Here you can receive the mother's love. And when you're ready, she will take your hand and lift you out of the despair at the bottom of that bottle.
This man is obviously a habitual narcotics user. Do we really need to question him?
Narcotics user.
I'm put off by this religious stuff, he thinks. And maybe the ceiling climbing, too.
This is so
It's all
weird.
very hard to square with the lieutenant's own view of reality. Hey, and what was that about the bottle again? You haven't even drank that much lately. Lay off it already. Shish.
Sheesh. I'm a policeman. I need to talk to you about the police things. I don't know anything about alcohol use. Oh, hell no. Run away. I guess I have a bit of a problem. It's been getting out of hand lately, but...
Oh,
that's
yeah,
with the police.
sure. You don't know anything about alcohol use. You got it all under control, Way. I could smell the control all the way over here.
Okay, fine. I'm struggling, but... You don't need to know... You don't need to lecture me. I know what I need to do.
Not all of it. I was like you once. You don't know all the havoc Albino is wrecking on your mind and your spirit. Necesita parar, homie.
You know, actually, since we're here, you may want to pay attention to what the ceiling climber is saying.
If the lieutenant agrees, then maybe, just maybe, you should pay attention.
Fuck you, Crabman! You don't tell us what to do! Tell him!
Shut up, necktie. I'm not even wearing you anymore. Let's do the... Oh, fuck, dude. I don't know. What is this shit?
It doesn't matter who I am, Way. I'm just bringing you the message of the mother's love.
It's Thiago
She
Silva.
don't want you to hang yourself on your own stubbornness. This is the Church of the Mother of Silence. You are welcome here.
This Mother of Silence sounds like a serious player. You might want to be careful until you find out what you're dealing with.
You must be the Crab Man.
Never known myself to be a crab. But if that's the name you got for me, I won't stop you from using it.
To be fair, it's really more like a spider. If you're not a crab, then what are you?
I always thought of myself more like a flame, flickering along the rafters and beams. It may be that I gotta work on my technique.
Where were you before I became Crab Man?
I was in a gangway, but my memories of that time are fading. Most of them are already gone.
Yeah, I lost my memory too, but I like it. It's like I get to create a whole new me, start again from scratch.
That's not really the point, I say. You gotta give yourself over to service. Service of the mother, that is.
Oh, God.
Do you remember your name, sir?
The lieutenant is not particularly interested in this information. He's just trying to assert some control over the conversation.
Tiago's my name, but those syllables don't mean much to me these days. A name isn't just your identity.
Breton? What's
but
Breton?
Also, so to speak, your place amongst your fellows, your place in the world. I ain't got no use for such a place anymore.
My name's Harry.
That's just the thing, Holmes. None of that matters.
So what are you doing here?
This is a special place. There's a perforation in the world up there. A way out into nothingness. This church was built around it for purposes of veneration.
Weird.
I circled it, nurtured by the silence bestowed by the mother. One of these days, I'll be pure enough to go drink from it directly.
Who's this mother of silence are you talking about?
Oh, that's no simple question, I said. She is one who can be painted or sculpted. She is a cavity in the dark beyond sense. She saved me, but I couldn't describe her to you. No one can, Holmes.
But what
and no one ever will.
What will happen once you drink from this perforation?
I will be incinerated, but not destroyed. Finally, I won with the state of the world before reality began.
Sure you didn't just switch one drug for another?
It's not like that at all, man. It's just faith and joyful service.
I'm not judging, I got a drug problem myself.
I can see, and it saddens me. But devotion can save you. It saved me.
Faith is a kind of drug?
I heard that before, Way. And I know I can't convince you on the spot. But think, when's the last time you woke up from silent communion with a hangover, regretting what you did last night?
There are drugs darker than alcohol circling your system.
I think love might have been my drug of choice. And I think I'm still hungover from it.
She took you for a good spin, huh? Don't worry, bro. That love is but a drop compared to the ocean of the mother's love. The mother will eat all of you and never spit you out.
I was being insensitive. Sorry, let's move on.
No worries, man. I know this shit takes time.
Still don't understand what you're doing in the church.
I'm a seraph, Holmes. I sing the mother's glory.
Can you sing for me? Sing for me something.
I ain't from no Mariette, if that's what you're thinking. And the song I sing is silent as the mother.
How'd you even find this place, this church?
Hard to say. I think I did some construction work here, back when I still had material worries. Up there, I realized what the true purpose of the church was. Been spending a lot of time here ever since. The past is nothing to me now, Way. It didn't belong to me.
The sinewy figure lingers on the wooden beams, blending into the shadows.
Been here a long time. Do you know why the church was abandoned?
Police raid a while back.
Did you witness it?
Not really, or at least I don't remember much of it anymore. The mother's love has done its job.
Some ravers.
That's what's so great about the mother. It lets you forget about everything.
There's some ravers that want to turn this place into a nightclub.
The ones in the tent outside?
Yeah.
Right? I see them. Guessing they're the ones who call me a crab. Probably scared of me.
Wait, do they have a reason to be scared?
Nah, man. They look pretty funny. And I don't harm no one anymore.
Anymore?
Though he used to, a long time ago.
So what do you think about the nightclub that is?
Why not? They wouldn't bother me none. I'm usually way up there, imbibing. Ain't no music on earth that can reach where I go. Might even be nice to have some company.
He said that in spite of himself. He's more attached to the human than he'd like to think.
Do you know where the other spooker is? Point at the strange machines around here.
Other spooker? Oh, esa viejita es muy estudiosa. Don't know, Holmes.
Wait, so there's another person living in a church? And it's this viejita?
No. I just call her viejita because of her clothes. She's actually quite young. Or maybe not that young. Age is just one of the many masks we wear.
You don't know where she is?
That's what I said, Holmes.
How can you not know that when you both live here?
Don't really follow her comings and goings. Just see her typing on her computer now and then. We got different interests.
You got nothing else to tell me? How she looks, what she does? Who is she?
I'm afraid not, Essay. You just have to wait until she comes back, or
search through her radio computer.
Alright then. Wow, bizarre, dude. Really bizarre. Cracked painted glass. Colorful. Crosses drawn flowers in the glass. This. New scarf. Very cool. Pain threshold. Yo, that's cool. I like that. Maybe I finally go good with my beanie. Yeah, a little bit. Look a little French. Okay. Deer, huh? What the hell is this? Spider has spun its web around the wood. We have to walk around. It's shoes and money. Whoa. New shoes. Want empathy. I'm gonna need that empathy, you know? Fake. Okay then. Let's check these out here. Computer. Wowshy tape recorder. Siphon electronic current from outside into this antenna. 2 deck of reel-to-reel tape spinning on empty. Alright, let's check this out.
A machine stands in the corner, watched over by the figures on the stained glass window. It's turned on and quivering with soft electricity.
Another radio computer. And this time it's already turned on.
These machines sometimes harbor traps, he thinks. Alarm systems and the like. Let's be careful.
We should leave. I doubt this place bears any connection to the case.
Yeah, but this machine looks just like the one in the Doom commercial area.
It's also quite similar to the one we have down at the station. Must be the same model.
Let me investigate, though.
You see fluorescent play and print buttons on the keyboard. A hatch connected to the central compartment is wide open. The lieutenant says nothing. You see the machine's glowing frame reflected back from his diamond-shaped glasses. You're free to proceed.
Look inside.
Behind the hatch sits a cube-like crisscross of filaments, smoldering in the dark like fireflies.
It does have a filament.
Silver tape on the side.
That's what we had to sell
in
last
black
time.
marker,
It's a filament.
Log, February to March. Another filament memory. Press play to talk with the repeater.
Alright, let's see.
The speaker comes to life. Static seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver.
The old lady's
An
here.
old lady greets
What's
you.
the password?
Her voice.
Good afternoon. Votre accident on Saint-Brun. This is the East Insulindian Repeater Station 1. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
It's the same old woman you spoke with through the radio computer in the doomed commercial area.
Yvonne, it's me again. How are you?
Good, thank you. Please repeat. Is this the personal log?
I looked inside the core, but the tape on the filament said log, February to March.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Let's look around. There's no use trying to guess the answer. Maybe he knows something.
Iago. Can you give me a hint?
No.
Damn it.
Received. I will register this log. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today? Goodbye. Votre.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing fluorescent play and print buttons. Nothing happens.
You ask him. Oh, you need a password, dude. Tell me the password.
Oh, hey, wait. There's coffee in the back. Oh, wait. I meant the mother's love.
Coffee in the back. Something familiar about that. Coffee and stale cookies.
Hey, you by any chance heard the Viejita say the password to her radio computer?
Too many times, Essay. You need it for something.
No need to overdo it. He won't mind sharing it with you.
Yeah, just tell me what the password is. It's for, it's for the murder. No, it's just fucking.
Don't sweat it, vato. The password is afterlife death.
That is true. But what comes after death?
What you think of that? Makes me almost pity la niñita pequeña when I hear it.
What was that about the coffee? I feel like I've heard it from somewhere before.
Look, man, I'm at liberty to talk about the sacred blaze of the mother's glorious heart, but not about the coffee.
Okay.
I think we're done here, Essay.
Oh, he's out. Figure crawls off in the darkness above.
That was an interesting conversation. However, I'm still not sure how it's relevant to our investigation.
Something going on there, dude. Alright, let's see. Finally with the password.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing the speaker comes.
Good afternoon. Votre accident on Saint-Brun. Good. Please repeat the password.
Afterlife, death.
Good. I have unlocked the filament. After ending the call, please press print to access the filament. Votre accident. Is there anything else I can do for you? Goodbye.
The machine's keyboard is still illuminated, revealing the printer prints out a long text document with dated paragraphs. It looks a bit like someone's journal. The first entry, made on the 4th of February, 51, by an unknown author, is short and concise. Arrived at the church. The door was boarded up, so I used the crowbar to get inside. Looks like the place has been deserted. Nothing out of the ordinary, but I'll ask around. Need to figure out how to get the electricity in. The lieutenant leans closer, scouring the printout over your shoulder. Just as you finish reading, he looks up, muttering under his breath.
4th of February. That's over a month ago. Whoever set up those machines has been here for quite a while.
You think this might be connected to the case?
Our case? No, I don't think so. It must be some local eccentric.
6th of February, 51. Had a little chat with the local fishermen. Said I shouldn't go near that place, that the church was spooky and ridden with narcotics. It's a little spooky, all right. Still haven't figured out the electricity. See? Even one of the spookers themselves says it's unnerving.
Read the third entry.
7th of February, 51. Finally got the electricity in. Next on the agenda, a new antenna. I'm thinking ESCA series, something advanced.
Why would she need an antenna, dude?
Why would anyone need any of this equipment here?
True.
8th of February,
4th entry.
51. Bought the antenna, had some problems setting it up. Called Simo for help. Heard the others are back to making art. Drinking somewhere out of town. Sulislav started a rock band again. Lexi has been seen asking money from strangers. But at least the artists have their act together. They're qualified labor. They can get work anywhere. Graphic design, ads. The programmers are doing fine too. I mean, they're programmers. The writers, though, they're fucked.
They're fucked, dude.
I just have to find out what caused that data loss and be done with it. Still don't understand how it managed to wipe out the backup, when the backup wasn't even connected to the front. I know. Everyone thinks it's impossible. They say I must be lying. I'm here to set it right.
Data loss?
Seems like something to do with radio computers. Unfortunately, I don't know enough about them to understand what the author is saying. Something about the backup data getting destroyed, and how everyone thought it was the author's fault. Let's just keep reading.
Artists, programmers, Alexi. Where are these people?
I think these people worked in the radio computer games business. The one we saw in the Doom commercial area. They must be our former co-workers.
12th of
Fifth entry.
February, 51. Brought some food from the grocery store. Apparently, there's a strike going on in the harbor. Definitely not happy to see the Martinez people again. Everything's now set up in the church. Going to start working tomorrow, 8 a.m.
The strike. We are nearing the date of the murder. Keep reading. I'm interested now. I want to know what's that radio anomaly that sent this person here in the first place.
Read the 6th entry.
25th of February, 51. I've been sending data up to Lintel for a while now, trying to recreate the data loss, but nothing. Didn't even feel like logging in, the disappointment. But I did discover a curious audio-spatial anomaly at the back of the church. I've named it the Swallow. It swallows sound. Need to get some mics.
Is she talking about?
Read the 7th entry.
28th of February, 51. Yes, the first recordings confirm that the swallow is real and I'm not just losing my mind. It's a pillar of silence with a diameter of approximately 3 meters. Seems like the higher I go, the less I record. This might be a coincidence, or it could be connected to the data loss that led me here.
The pillar of silence. She is talking about the silence. Is she suggesting it's more than just an architectural quirk?
But what could it be? Look at the water basins behind you.
The lieutenant doesn't answer. He follows your gaze, studying the basins. The water shines in them. No ripples.
8th entry.
March 51. Some kind of young disco men have appeared next to the church. I've been trying to record the silence to find the epicenter, but now it turns out I've also been capturing the future of dance music. One neo-disco song over. Fortunately, the song is so monotonous, I was able to devise an algorithm to factor it out. The other day, one of the disco men came in. Before I could even say hello, she got scared and left. Good, I don't want anyone distracting me from my work. That disco man must be a cell.
Must be a cell.
The girl on the ice? Sounds like her, yes.
9th entry.
March 51. I got a call from
entries
the
are
repeater
there?
station. Someone has tried to access the radio computer in our old office in Martinez. Can't do anything about it. The storekeeper still doesn't want to let me inside the building. Thinks I'm part of some kind of
that was
curse.
me.
How Martinez of her.
That's me. I was the one who broke into that radio computer. The storekeeper must be their songs.
I knew it wasn't a good idea to meddle with the machine.
Shit. Read the 10th entry.
March 51. A new 2-meter aux cable. Noodles. Crackers. Ping Ping energy drinks. Water.
Ping Ping energy
toothpaste. Gum. Also some canned air. Your reading was interrupted by the sound of the church door opening.
Shit.
A strange woman makes straight for the radio computer.
Oh, it's her. Oh, God. Suna the programmer. Oh, boy. Oh, we're in trouble now. Oh, jeez. Oh, what the fuck?
Breaking into my radio computer, I see.
I am the law.
I do apologize for the intrusion, madame. We are with the RCM, you see.
We're here on a side case representing certain music venue organizers.
Well, you won't find any music venue organizers here. It's just me and my computer, and it has been this way for weeks. Now please give me some room. I need 2 seconds to see that you haven't destroyed anything.
We should talk to her after she has rebooted the machine.
Like right now?
What is it?
I didn't break anything, did I?
No, you just printed out my personal log and wasted some paper.
Okay, good. Are you the lead programmer by any chance?
Yes. Or, no. Not anymore. That project is dead.
She doesn't seem surprised to be recognized. Rather sad.
Who are you?
Something passes over her face before she straightens her back.
What are you doing here?
I am Soona Luukkanen-Kilde, the former lead programmer of Fortress Accident and RSA radios. I have over 16 years of programming experience, and I'm proficient in both Vox and Orbis languages. If you're not here to hire me, I don't really know how I can help you.
That still doesn't answer what she's doing in an abandoned church.
True. Have you seen the Crab Man?
Nope.
But you know he's around.
Yes.
He's seen you.
And?
Crab Man has seen you.
I don't care. I don't care about crab men.
Wow. She really doesn't. Not afraid, this one.
Why are there so many machines in this place?
I brought them here. These are my machines. Please don't touch anything.
Why do you need an antenna?
I use the AR1 as my RAIN prefix processing unit.
The hell's that?
RAIN prefect. My radio computer.
And the and that antenna is its processing unit?
Yes? You really don't know anything about radio computers, do you?
I know a little.
All right. Well, all radio computers perform operations up on air. So in order to gain more processing power, you need to invest in a good antenna.
What's on air?
On the front. The unified front of radio waves. Licensed and controlled by Lintel in the East Insulindic region. It's all around us. That's what on air means.
Oh. And the AR1, is it a good antenna?
I guess it is. So far I've been quite satisfied with it. Martinez is an unstable region with bad coverage, and the operation has been surprisingly stable. But it's not the cheapest one on the market. So I wouldn't recommend it for your regular red tape operations. Fraser 1000 is a foolproof line for civilians. Anyway, you should do some research before you decide to buy anything.
Fraser 1000?
Ask around, compare the prices. There are many milieux dedicated to that sort of thing.
She liked telling you this. It calmed her nerves.
What are you doing with the radio computer?
I'm working.
The machine seems almost alien with its pulsing core. The light casts in her face in a strange shadow.
Working on what?
Could you just shh for a moment? Or get to the point? I really need to focus on something.
It's not just rudeness. It really is hard to concentrate on whatever she needs to do, and you're not helping.
What about those bowls over there? Bowls of water?
They are connected to my rain prefect. Whatever you do, just please don't move them, okay? Thanks.
Alright, I'll try not to touch anything. Next question.
Great.
What are you doing in an abandoned church?
You really like those questions, don't you?
You're occupying public space. I need to know what you're doing here.
I'm conducting scientific research here. You can't throw me out.
What? What research?
I'm looking for the location of a 2mm hole in the world.
What?
She's looking for a disruption in the radio waves. That's what her personal log said.
2mm hole in the world?
The lieutenant raises his brows, but doesn't say anything.
Is the hole connected to your data loss in your journal?
Yes, that's what left me here. But I suspect it might be something a bit more complicated than that.
What does this hole in the world mean?
Exactly. What does it mean? Up to now, it has been impossible to say what it is because it's impossible to measure nothing. What do you think it is? What qualities does nothing have? How do you measure something that does not exist?
Can't.
That's a little above your pay grade at the moment.
You measure it by its surroundings. By that,
I don't know. I'm not here for some science. I just want to solve a murder so I can go home.
I've tried using hydro transducers to record the silence, to find out where it begins. But honestly, it's not progressing very well.
But does it have anything to do with necroplasmic life forms? Ghosts, in everyday parlance.
Yeah, entity? What does that do with the ghosts?
Ghosts? No, I don't think so. I don't believe in ghosts.
What about supernatural entities?
I don't believe in them either.
What not many know is necroplasm exists. Necroplasma exists.
Great. What are we talking about? And why?
Do you have any idea where the hole might be located?
Somewhere underneath those roof beams, I assume.
He looks up. Eyes trying to pierce the pitch black heights, but without much success.
Only a faint crisscross of rafters can be made out from the dark. Most of the tower disappearing into the shade. Strange things may flourish in the dark.
Why there?
There's this place at the back of the church. A place where all audible vibrations seem to decease. I've named it the Swallow. And the higher you go, the less you record.
The Pillar of Silence? Are you sure it's not just an architectural quirk?
Maybe, but it's oddly close to the physical coordinates of the data loss that led me to this place.
This is where the Crabman lives.
I know.
You don't think a Crabman might somehow be responsible here?
No, I don't.
She sounds mildly annoyed by this line of questioning. Her hands typing hundreds of commands into the machine.
So, you said that the research isn't going well. Why not?
Because it's just trial and error, trying to locate the Swallow, the exact point in space. And I don't have a... You know what? It would be really helpful if you could just stop talking and let me work.
That's all I want to know about the scary 2mm hole in the world for now.
Great. Thanks.
Hey, how about the 2mm hole again? How do you feel about andonic dance music?
What? I hate it.
Oh man, same here. It just doesn't connect. No. Why do you hate it?
Maybe I'd have to be on drugs to get it, but to a sober mind it just sounds like uninspired rug whipping. No idea what it has to do with either dancing or music.
How do you feel about a club with that music?
This is about those speed freaks in the tent, isn't it?
Yep.
I've got some news for you. It's not a nightclub they want to build here.
What would they want to build then?
Take a guess, why don't you?
I don't know. Petting zoo, place for animals. Oh god, I don't know. I'm still convinced they want to establish a nightclub for a dance. They said that it's their dream.
I can't believe they got you so easily. Go have another talk with those up-and-coming entrepreneurs, will you?
Good luck. I'm not coming in there.
Alright. Okay, I'm tired as fuck. I'm gonna end it there. We gotta go talk to those guys again, see what's in this hole here at this beautiful looking church. This is some weird, wacky shit. That's for damn sure. Well, anyway, that'll conclude this part of the playthrough. Again, you can watch all of these on YouTube. I upload them all right after I'm done playing here. So go check them out. I should have the whole playthrough on there soon. I should be done with this game probably next week, I'm thinking. And then we're going to start some new games. Got a whole list of them on our Discord. Go check those out. Follow me on Twitter. And yeah, that's about it. Peace out, everyone. Have a good night. We'll see you tomorrow. Should be on 8:30 p.m. Pacific time, or close, or around 9 p.m. Pacific time is usually when I'm on. All right, guys. I'll catch you later. Good night.
Expect a kind of Spanish Inquisition? Nobody expects the Spanish Inquisition.